welcome YouTube. This is the one, the only hardcore death clip review, the original OG bricked up F's in chat. We've got OG Jeffrey, Seedang, Denakina, and Winky out here talking about all the things that you love, which is hardcore.
Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Solid.
That was really. I like how you threw in the bricked up. Yo, do we have any bricked ups in the chat one time? Any Winky subs with the bricked up emote?
Eddie bricked up.
That was pretty solid. Jeff, do you think you can actually? Do you think you can handle that?
Unlikely.
Unlikely. Do you still want to give it a shot?
Of course I do.
Okay, we're actually going to start it now. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Welcome one, welcome all to the Winky F's in Chat YouTube broadcast here. You're joining us about 4:20 p.m. with C-Dank, OG, Jazzy Jeff, Denakina, and the host himself, Winky. Today's going to be a special broadcast. We're going to be looking at F clips, which is something we haven't visited for a while. So tune in and strap in because the fun's just begun.
Beautiful. Love that, Jeffrey. By the way,
Love
Jeff,
it.
how fortunate Jeff literally just got the 4:20 on the clock for that one.
Yeah.
I thought you were trolling. It's actually 4:20 when you said it. I was like, that's so sick. C-Dank, do you want to try it or no?
Didn't you already make me do this? Like
I've made you do this so many times. C-Dank's been on the podcast quite a bit.
Oh my god, welcome to the podcast. It's Winky's podcast. We're gonna look at death clips. Are you guys excited?
Okay, that was great. Thanks, C-Dank. I love that.
You didn't even say our names. Wow.
Yeah.
Winky, F's in chat, Denakina. Sorry.
Anyway, okay. Well, hey, welcome to F's in Chat, guys. My name's Winky. I'm sitting here with Denakina, C-Dank, and OG Jeffrey. I'm super excited. We have another week's episode of hardcore news and updates for you guys, as well as we brought death clips back. So that's really cool. Stay tuned if you want to watch those. And as always, the death clips are going to be played in order from lowest level to highest level. And you can find the link to all of the clips in the description under this video. So shout outs to everyone for being on the call with me today. This is the first time OG Jeffrey has been on F's in Chat. It's the first time Denakina has been on F's in Chat, and C-Dank is like a resident F's in Chat enjoyer these days, which I'm really grateful for. It's nice to have some kind of like level of consistency. We used to have Grays, C-Dank. Remember? I don't even know if you were around back then. Were you around when Grays was on F's in Chat every single week?
Probably.
I was around for that.
Yeah.
Memory's shoddy.
So the reason F's in Chat became a thing was because Grays for Days was like a 20 viewer streamer. I was in his chat and he goes, dude, someone needs to do like a hardcore WoW podcast. But I don't want to do it. Like someone should do it. So I was like, well, shit, I'll do it. That sounds dope. I love podcasting and I've been doing that stuff for years already. And then he signed off on it, and like the first year of F's in Chat was every single Friday, and Grays for Days was on it every single week, which is why he never comes on it anymore. He hates us.
He does. He actually told me that privately.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
fun fact. So there was people in the chat earlier saying like, Winky, I thought Fresh was supposed to get announced today. You know what I did yesterday? I woke up yesterday morning and I saw Fist on Twitter. She tweeted that tomorrow is going to be a big day. So I just went into Gray's chat immediately and was like, tomorrow Blizzard will make a video, and in this video they will detail Fresh coming in November. And I just spammed it until people started believing it. And then it got brought into C-Dank's chat, and then C-Dank's chat started believing it. And then today Grays goes live and his title is like, the prophecy. Fresh will be announced today. It's you guys. I just made it up. I just saw that there was. I saw that there was. I saw that there was a tweet that could be Fresh. And
this is some like history revision, like absolute cope, like trying to.
No,
save
I
face.
ran with it. I just ran with it. It was great. It was a good time.
I was just joking the whole time.
It's funny because I'm the one that keeps saying Fresh isn't gonna happen. I have to do the clown. I have to do the clown makeup stream. Look at this, C-Dank. I actually have it. So right here, I have my clown hair and my clown outfit with my little nose, and I've got my makeup. And I'm ready. If Fresh drops, I will be doing my clown stream because I did make the bet that Fresh is not coming in November.
Perfect.
He honestly, this is like a poorly disguised fetish. He just wanted to dress up like a clown in front of you guys.
Can you believe
so
that there
he
are
freaks you.
people that are into clowns like that? That's gross.
What?
Yeah, isn't it terrifying?
Yeah,
Didn't
Disgusting.
know that. Didn't want to
in
know
any
that.
capacity, like it's a wonder that they were ever like supposed to be used for amusement. Clowns are creepy. I don't know.
Clowns are terrifying, and they always have been. I agree, Jeff. I'm 100%. So, okay. Look, we are on F's in chat. We can easily get derailed. We always easily get derailed. This is a thing that always ends up happening. Let's start off with just the generic intros, starting with C-Dank, since we've had you here before.
Hi, I'm C-Dank.
Yeah, perfect. Is there anything you want people to know about you, C-Dank?
I'm gay.
Other than the fact that you may or may not be gay?
I'm actually running Stockades right now while we're doing this. So
Perfect. So C-Dank streams
Don't
on
die.
twitch.tv/C-Dank, by the way, if you guys want to go check out C-Dank running Stockades. C-Dank's been doing quite a bit of solo dungeon challenging, essentially. So he's trying to
Yeah.
solo dungeons, basically.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, keeps dying. We may or may not have a C-Dank death clip in the pipeline for later tonight.
Oh, fun.
Don't worry, I'm in there too. There's a few of my own deaths. Okay, cool. Dina Kina. Why don't
Yes.
you introduce yourself to the people in the chat that may not know who Dina Kina is? How long have you been
All
playing
right.
hardcore, et cetera, et cetera?
All right. My name is actually Danakina, but don't tell Winky.
I say
okay?
Dina, I'm sorry. We've all
I know it's fine.
it's like me
fine.
and like 5 other people that we're like stuck on Dina, and it's been that
I
way
know
for the
it's
rest
fine.
of
It's fine.
Yeah,
I
okay.
My
promise.
favorite one is Corey calls you Danakina.
Yes. Corey does call me Danakina.
All right.
But yeah, I've actually been enjoying hardcore since the Road to Rag days. That's when I started in the midst of all of that. So it took me quite a while to go ahead and get to 60, but I've been doing it for a while, and it's probably my most enjoyable version of the game. So yeah, I'm always doing something a little wild and crazy. Not a no hit yet, but
not a
we're
no hit
working on it.
yet. One day, one
Yeah,
day soon,
yeah,
you'll get to the
soon.
no hit. The no hit is life consuming and it's terrible, and I don't recommend anyone start it. But Denny, you've been around for a while. Like you said, Road to Rag, but you've also been like on official. You were in Frontier.
I was in Frontier. Yep. I died. I my most notable death was actually 2 days prior to the KT kill, because while I was in a work meeting, I wasn't streaming and I was in EPL, so I didn't even get that death clip, which was more disappointing than anything. I think.
Yeah, Denna was
Yeah.
we used to call her the guild mom. Like she would make sure everyone summoned places on time. Hellstones were out being a Giga Chad. And that's super duper dope. So I'm excited to finally get you
And-
on the call. It's been way too
Same. I'm
long.
so excited. I'm excited. I got to meet so many of everybody over at BlizzCon, and then I'm gonna be in OnlyFans as well. So just
Yeah,
like
we
the rest
did.
of us.
We
So
did
that's
get to meet.
exciting.
We got to meet at BlizzCon, and then you were with your family and you guys did the March of the Murlocs and all that fun stuff,
Yeah.
which was
Exactly.
exciting. Okay, Jeff, this is going to be fun for Jeff. I hope. So Jeff, okay, we'll let you do your intro and I'll tell everyone why I think it's going to be fun to have Jeff on the call today. But yeah, Jeff, who the frick are you?
My name is Jeffrey. I've been playing Classic a long time, since Nostalrius, private servers. I'm an event organizer, a world PvP junkie, and your local Twitch idiot, and also gay. So hit me up later, C-Dink, if you'd like.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, good to know.
Nice.
Good to know, bro.
But yeah, I'm newer to
I was hoping.
hardcore. I've watched a lot of the hardcore stuff from the outside when I wasn't actively streaming. But this is this go around, I'd like been meaning to get involved with it. So as soon as it started getting hyping, I was like, oh, I wanna do stuff with hardcore because I missed out last time. So yeah, you get to kind of like see, I consider myself a veteran mage player approaching hardcore for the first time, making some of the mistakes that a lot of you have probably made your first go around of it. So it should be
Yeah.
entertaining.
So that's what I was gonna say is like one of my favorite things. That, like what I'm most excited about today is because you've got Seedank and Denna. Notice how I'm saying the name correctly right now. I'm really. It'll revert tomorrow. I promise.
It's
it'll,
fine.
it'll just go back to whatever I'm normally used to doing. But us three here on the left-hand side of the video, we have been in the hardcore group community for years. Like we've been around the block. We've experienced everything. And then you have OG Jeffrey over here, which is kind of like, it's always my favorite to have someone that's like doing their first run or recently finished their first run. It's a fresh set of eyes in terms of like what hardcore means and how exciting it is to the, because you know, like it's kind of the same as playing vanilla WoW, where you would pay I mean, at least I would pay a ton of money to be able to experience playing vanilla WoW for the first time all over again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's-
you can't get that back. That initial, like it's very nostalgic, like watching other people like die at like level 4, just
Yeah.
because they don't realize that, or the low levels, because like we've all been there, we've all done it, but it's really nice to see some like newer, like fresh faces going and being like, wait a second, I didn't know that, because we're kind of seasoned, and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
nice.
like we're seasoned to the point where like we're pushing the limits in terms of like no hit and things like that, and it's cool to see someone come in fresh and new, even someone like Jeff who's like a vanilla WoW OG, vanilla WoW legend, but he's been in the game for a long time, but trying hardcore, it's kind of like when you let's say you work for a company for a long time, you kind of like get used to the operation of things, and it's kind of harder to spot the flaws and the imperfections and things that you're just used to. But then that fresh set of eyes comes in and like notice things just jump right out at them that maybe the people that are used to it just kind of glaze over. So I'm excited to get Jeff's take on a lot of like hardcore topics and discussions, just because he has that fresh set of eyes that's like looking at it as a new, like for the first time, essentially. It's really cool. Like caves, for instance. Like Jeff, you sent me a couple clips where you were like terrified of, or like that quest that like launches you way up in the air.
Yeah, there's a certain innocence that comes with a lot of that, and I think people will approach those situations, and people have been pretty respectful of like letting me explore that on my own instead of like warning me instantly, like danger, danger, danger. I might even know that to some degree, like, hey, this is going to be a dangerous thing, but you still want to attempt those things, right? You learn the hard way, and I'm not going to die to that stuff. Like you learn. Yeah, I like figuring that out myself in a lot of ways.
So what's can you define danger actually for you? Like what is danger like? When are you nervous? Because you're playing mage, right? And you're like a mage pro, like you're AoE leveling your first hardcore tune.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the scary moments for you? Is it caves? Is it dungeons? Like what?
Overconfidence with AoE, and I think the lower level caves / when you have limited abilities, like it nearly gets easier and easier in a lot of ways, where it's like, okay, I'm getting a few more of my tools. Now I feel a little bit more confident with AoE, which is ultimately probably going to be what could be a downfall, right? Like I came very close the other day, even at 50, I probably had less than 10 HP. Where it was like mobs AoEing and thrashing. I think the one thing that'll get me killed is potentially is overconfidence when it comes to just raw AoE, or not knowing like an ability of a mob. Like I didn't know it just nearly got me killed, honestly, where the zombies out in the Plaglands next to like the Alliance flight point and stuff.
Yeah, Western.
Yeah, Western. It's
Okay.
those. I didn't know they thrashed. I didn't know they stored charges of melee and stuff. So that like nearly got me killed. So stuff like that's probably going to be. Whereas like I've done those AoE spots a million times, and maybe you've gotten yourself killed a couple, maybe more than a couple. But I'm confident with them, and the abilities weren't as relevant.
And
So,
what level are you at
yeah.
right now? Like what's your highest level on hardcore?
Level 50 right now, technically.
Oh, dude,
So,
you're in the home stretch. Now is when it gets
Yeah.
real painful when you die.
yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Actually, that's a good question. what is it like? Because it's been years for some of us. What was it like feeling like the sting of your character dying for the first time?
It's a weird one because it's like it's setting in. Like you watch people die, and you can in some ways appreciate how much time was poured into that character. But like even at my low level deaths, like the level 16 death kind of stung. Where when I died at 16, the level 26 death definitely stung. Where I just kind of like sat there in disbelief for a second, like, well, now you just have to restart. Like this is true in more than one aspect of my life where I learned the hard way. I learned people will even tell me that's dangerous, so you shouldn't do that, right? But until I make that mistake myself, I'm probably not going to respect it. And and some would say I still haven't felt that sting enough because I play very dangerously. But I'm not. I don't. I don't know. Playing safe, it's just not as fun. Where it's like, okay, I could go single target spec. I could go frostbite. I could like kill mobs 3 levels lower. But I feel I don't know. I need to make those mistakes. I need to get my hands dirty with some of that stuff. The 26 death hurt for sure, but I'll tell you what hurt almost more than my death so far at the levels that I've been at was when me and a buddy Bop were doing like just a duo dungeon. He happened to have a 42 mage or 40 mage. So I forgot what level. I think we were 38 or something, somewhere in there, 38, 42. And we were doing SM. We were soloing it together. Um, and it was just happy go lucky, in Discord with my boy, and it happened so quickly where he managed to get himself I say it like it's only on him, but he died, and that was I could have played differently too. He had a lot of the aggro. He was trying to kite. There was a moment where there was like a batch Nova into a Kona Cold where even though my Kona Cold went off a second before his Nova, when he called his Nova, it broke it because the batch. It was kind of odd. It would been actually an interesting clip. Maybe I could dig it up halfway through today.
Yeah, that'd be
Um,
awesome.
yeah, and it got him killed ultimately, and that felt worse than any of my deaths, truthfully. And a lot of the buddies were like, "Oh, that's survivors,
Yeah,
survivors guilt,
survivor's
survivors."
remorse or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's happened to me before with my buddy Kigo. I was healing a paladin as a paladin. Kigo was playing a mage. It was totally Kigo's fault. We were doing Oldman, and Kigo got a bunch of scorpions on him, AoE'd them all, got threat on all of them, and then got deleted, like literally deleted, because the scorpions also have like an earth shock type effect. And to this day, it feels bad because it's like you're healing and you're like you watch your friend die in front of you. It's
Yeah.
so sad, dude. It's so sad because you feel like everyone always feels like, oh, there's something I could have done differently, or if I just played a little bit different, maybe I made a different decision. Like maybe this person wouldn't have lost all of their time.
Yeah.
It's scary. Losing people around you is also terrifying. This is why raiding in hardcore is always so stressful.
Yeah, that's a whole different beast in itself too. I
Yeah.
don't know.
We'll get you there one day, Jeffy.
Yeah.
Denna, what does it feel like when you die nowadays as like a hardcore veteran? Does it even phase you anymore?
I have varying degrees of like disappointment. It's always for like a different reason. Like I've died in some like the goofiest ways. Like one time I was like on some tangent while I was like in Stormwind and I jumped in the water as a gnome, not realizing that once you make impact with the water as a gnome, you immediately your breath bar starts ticking. So I was just like la da 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 da, random ranting and died. Like I laugh at them because for me personally, I play this game because I enjoy it. I love the challenge. It's so personal for me. And I don't know, like if I didn't enjoy it as much as I do, like maybe I would get more upset, but it's always like kind of fun because then it'll be like, okay, well, what am I going to do differently? What am I going to like? Am I going to name something differently? Am I going to, go after the same achievement or add something on or whatever? Because I've died in every level range, including 360s now. So
Yeah, that's insane that
I
you've
mean,
lost 360s too. That's
and I lost one at 70% of the way through level 59
oh
with all the quests
god.
complete as well as with the turn-ins. So for cloth, you just I don't know. It's just like a drive like to keep going. I can't stop. That's all that it is. It's like so addictive.
I think most of us are sitting here because we can't stop. That's the problem. We have a problem. You guys understand that, right? Like, chat, everyone that's on the screen right now has a problem.
What?
Specifically C-Dank, who's next up on the list that I want to
What
ask
do you-
this question to.
What do you mean? I have a problem.
C-Dank, do you even care when you die anymore in hardcore?
Or do you look forward
Like,
to
or
it?
do you like look forward to it so that you could do something else, or like, like?
No, it sucks every time, but like, I've gotten really good at like, emotional suppression of painful feelings. So, whenever the bad feelings come, I just sort of like, I push them down, and I smile, like, like, it's okay, it's okay. I
Okay.
start like making excuses, like, oh, you know what? I should have just did, I should have pressed retaliation. That would have been good, you know. So yeah, and then usually after I turn off stream is when I hit the pillow and I start crying into it, and it gets like really soggy and cold, and I fall asleep. But yeah, on stream I'm usually keeping it cool.
Do you guys have nightmares anymore about hardcore? Like, do you still get the nightmares?
Still get the
Not
nightmares.
anymore.
I
I
haven't
wish
had
I
one
kind
either.
of miss them. Like low-key, I kind of miss the nightmares, but they were definitely during the Frontier days. Like that was the most stressful.
Yeah, there's always like, I
Yeah.
get the worst nightmares when something's on the line. Like if it's Frontier, like you're trying to make sure you're there for like the server first
Oh.
push, or like,
Yep.
you know, if I was at like level 50 on a no hit character, I don't think I'd be able to sleep anymore. Like I would
Yeah.
just be staying up. Jeff, did you ever have nightmares?
Yeah, especially when I was playing a lot right off the rip. Weirdly, yeah. I think the more invested I am in the character, the more likely that is to happen. But yeah, that was odd. Everybody would talked about it, but yeah, just wake up kind of in a sweat, like thinking the character had died, which was a very weird thing to me.
Isn't it
I always heard
crazy?
about it, but like I never experienced it until pretty recently, actually.
It's actually funny. It's one of those like hardcore community lore things, the nightmares, where everyone always just goes like,
Okay.
I wouldn't have nightmares about losing a video game character, dude. Like that would never be my thing. And then a couple weeks into them starting hardcore, they're like, yo, the nightmares just hit. Like I just had my first hardcore dying nightmare and I am terrified, you know? So it's pretty cool. It's fun that we can all bond over that weird in-game, out of game, everyone cares about their character type goofiness. But that's, it makes me happy if someone's like watching this on YouTube or someone in chat hasn't ever played hardcore and maybe you want to give it a shot. Maybe you're waiting on a next fresh announcement that could potentially be sometime in November. To like start your first hardcore character. Just know the more you die, the more reps you get in, the easier it gets at dealing with that. And like my
True.
number one saying is always, every time I make a character, I want to get to a high enough level to where I wouldn't mind going back to the starting zone, where I'm like, oh man, I miss doing those starting zone quests. Like that's the level you want to get to before you die, always, because then when you die, you're like, oh, you know what, Elwyn isn't that bad.
Yeah, like I haven't done this one in a while.
Yeah, right?
The problem with you, Winky, though, is that you play like such a little bitch that you never die.
Oh,
I died twice yesterday, C-Dank. I don't want to hear about
on
it.
a one-hit character.
I got hit on a one-hit character, and then I died on a level 9 Iron Man on the same day.
Damn.
This guy, he stands in the back of the 5-man using his wand with a Void Walker out, ready to Hearthstone, and he's got Hearthstones in like 9 different keybinds.
Yep. And you know what? I still do more damage than C-Dank.
You wish, dude. Play a better class.
But yeah, the general rule of thumb is whenever you die, you immediately make a new character and at least get like 1 or 2 levels. Like get into the world on a new character. You can't never just call it quits, because then it's like it's harder to make a new character the next time you boot up the game. That being said, go ahead, Jeff.
I thought you had pretty good advice too, dying to droll a new class or faction, because I feel like that was probably a mistake I made. Was like I died with the mage, I ran it down with mage, I died with the mage, and it feels like you're losing so much of your kit. That felt really bad in that sense. Like you're like, okay, I had just gotten Kona Cold, and then I lost Kona Cold, so that sucks.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's true.
that was a good way to go about it, was considering a different class or faction.
Yeah, mix it up every now and then. There's a couple people that like they're like die hard about it. Like I remember when Dawkin was leveling a paladin back in the day, he would die at like 56 and immediately make another paladin. Then he would die at 40, make another paladin, die at 58, make another paladin, die at 56 again, make another. It took him like 5 paladins and he was in the 50s when he died on all of them to get to 60. And he just like, and it's a paladin, dude. Like you're
Fucking
literally
auto
like AFK auto attacking like for
Yeah.
hours and hours and hours. And like, it's rough. So there's some benefit to
But that's
rolling a
the
new
problem
class.
with having a class like that is you become content with like how you like think nothing can hurt you, and then bam, like that's like if you ever start feeling too comfortable, you should probably log off.
Yeah.
Like you should probably just like call it a night. You're about to die.
I agree. I agree entirely. C-Dank, are you still in Stockades?
I had to train. I'm going in there now.
Okay, cool.
I'm
cool,
installing
cool.
this whole time.
Yeah, you're good. You're chilling.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that like I don't want to pull up death clips if you can't actually look at them.
I can look at them. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, perfect. No problem. But before we get into death clips, I do want to talk about a couple things. I have a little laundry list of like hardcore updates. The
Fresh?
rumor on the street, we're going to talk about Fresh, but that's the rumor on the street, is that Fresh is in November. So I'm going to plant that seed and I'm going to make a couple announcements before then. And then we're going to get to the Fresh discussion. But there was the Hardcore All-Stars 1.5 event that only Black Smoke did. I don't know if you guys saw that or competed in it. Jeffy, you were so kind and gracious to jump on the comms and actually commentate that tournament, like in the middle of it. Denna, you were playing in the tournament. And we haven't done an episode of Fs since then, because we did an episode of Fs and then it was TwitchCon, then I was camping in Yosemite, and then I came back. So I just want to let everyone know that event went really well as far as I was concerned. I think that it went amazing. Super fun. Denna duoed with Stony because your whole team basically died and it was just you two left. Yeah. And you guys got pretty far through the dungeons. So for those of you guys that weren't part of that event or didn't see it, everyone started at level 24 at Wailing Caverns, and they had to go dungeon to dungeon to dungeon to dungeon and see how far they could get before they died. The team that made it the furthest went from level 24 Wailing Caverns to Scarlet Monastery's Armory in one sitting, like back-to-back dungeons. Boom, 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 boom. Incredibly underleveled. They were twinked out of their mind. It was really cool. So shout outs to Only Black Smoke, and hopefully we do more of those events. I have an event idea I want to run by you guys. I don't know if did I even have told you about this, C-Dank? The event idea about the RFC?
Send it, bro.
I may have. All right. Let me know what you guys think about this. I want to host an event where it's a leveling into dungeon draft, like 3 hours to level a character. Everyone can participate. You level a character. Then you do a dungeon draft for RFC. Are you following along?
Yes.
Everyone gets in a group of 5 people and clears RFC. You then leave RFC, and every single person that was in one of those groups, all the groups that cleared, the ones that didn't wipe, right? Well, let's say someone died, there's 3 members left, whatever. If they cleared the dungeon, they're still in the tournament. They have to elect a champion from their group to mock Garah, a champion from another group.
Oh.
So once they get out of RFC, every remaining team mock Garahs and then goes back into RFC with their team and clears it again. And then they come out and then you rinse and repeat. You have to mock Garah someone else on your team and go back into the dungeon. So it's like you're stacking gear on your champion in the first RFC run in hopes that they win. And if you lose the mock Garah, you have to 4-man RFC. If you win it, you get to 5-man it again. So eventually it's just kind of like you're like bouncing in and out. I don't know if the instant CD would matter, because
I don't think anybody.
I don't think
it
anyone's
would.
clearing it 5 times in a row.
You
Like get locked
you can,
out.
like, you locked out after you kill one mob or one boss. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but like how many lockouts do you get in the hour?
Oh, that's right. One a day.
Isn't
in
it one a
hardcore.
day?
Oh shit, it's
Yeah.
on. Yeah, I guess we could do it on Blood Sale.
Yeah, I'd have
You
to.
can't mock Raw, but it's less. I don't know.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
can't officially mock Graw on Blood Sale.
Yeah.
How about
And
just
you
a
can't
mock
turn
Raw
your
tourney?
ears.
Nah, I don't like just mock Graw tournaments. Mock Graw tournaments are lame. I'm just kidding.
We had a-
I'm just kidding, dude. They're
We had a
fun.
pretty good one. A couple
Yeah,
weeks
I know,
ago, or
they're
last week or
super
whatever.
fun. I do want to figure out a way to make a tournament where it's like there's PvE and PvP. So like you do an
Well,
event
maybe.
and then you fight and then you do something and then you fight and then you do something and you fight. Because I think that adds flavor to it, you know?
That's I mean I can run by the idea I had from the next turning I'm gonna do, which is similar, right? It's like it should be phases of leveling, right? So you have 64 people, mock Raw at level 1. You know, you just like do mirror matches, like class versus class, and then you have like 32 people left. You come back at level 5. Everyone mock Raw is at level 32. Sorry, at level 5. Do it again at level 10, then 12, and have like a grand finals. But yeah.
So, okay, what about this? What about I start everyone at level 20? You just start right there on the day. You get to do Wailing Caverns, then Mont Garah, then Dead Mines, then Mont Garah, then SFK, and then it's a Mont Garah tournament with whoever's left. So it's like you get gear to funnel somebody in the dungeons, hopefully, like it's all RNG based. And then you fight, and then you get gear, and then you fight, and then hopefully you got enough gear. Who knows?
I mean, dude, as long as you get the people right and it's interesting to watch, then go for it. But yeah, you have to actually set it up.
It could be fun. I don't know. Just thoughts. That's just a thought. It's a thought.
Just a thought. Gotcha.
I did want to go over your Mont Garah event. I did have this listed out. Seedink. Seedink hosted a Mont Garah event. How did it go? I was so sad that I was out of town for it because I was supposed to be there.
Yeah, you were supposed to help out with that. Don't worry, it was you and like 5 other people who ended up dropping out, and then there's other people who wanted to be there that I forgot to reach out to. Who were like, "What the fuck? Like, why didn't you tell
did
me
this
is
by
happening?"
yourself. And like,
But basically, it was literally just like a proof of concept. I just wanted to test it out, get a feel for it. Like I didn't have any promotional materials. I didn't make a Reddit post, anything like that. I kind of just out of nowhere it was like, okay, chat, let's I talked about it on stream a little bit, but that was pretty much it. And it was like I just got people from chat to spend 3 hours leveling, and then we got together and killed each other. It was really fun, and the matches were really exciting. Like you wouldn't think they would be this exciting, but like me and Sardaka are like howling, like at these deaths because they're so fucking crazy. You're learning all sorts of things about the metas of these different level ranges. So it proved to me that there's a lot of potential here, and I'd like to invest more in a more official and well produced tournament in the near future.
do you
kind of
remember the
Yeah.
Stonecoat Hardcore All Stars flag, like the banner under Hardcore All Stars that did the Mont Garah tournaments back in the day?
Stonecoat, no, I mean no, not really. I
Oh,
just
they
remember
were
dying in DRD.
sick, dude. He was hosting
Oh.
them where they did a big circle at the elevators in the South Barrens.
I've seen it. This is ancient lore, dude.
Yeah, it was ancient lore. Those were so fun. But cool. Let us know when you're gonna do another one. I don't normally flake out. I want you to know that. It's just the timing of this camping trip. I had reserved. It was Yosemite, and you can't go camping in Yosemite without reserving
You had
a
me
spot.
at COVID. Once you told me you had COVID, I just gave up.
I did get COVID at TwitchCon, and I still had to go
Mm.
camping with COVID because I couldn't get rid of my reservation, and I wasn't gonna miss it. So I was dying in
That sounds
Isn't it the
Yosemite.
second
terrible.
time this year you've gotten
Dude,
COVID?
I don't
'Cause
even want to
you had it-
talk about it. Yeah, I went to Seattle, got COVID, came back.
Oh man, for 4th of July, right?
Yeah, I got COVID on 4th of July, and then what's funny though, Dina, it's Jordy. Do you know Jordy? Twitch.tv/Jordy.
Never heard of him.
This guy, he carries COVID. I swear to God, the only 2 times I've had COVID in my life are the 2 times I've hung out with Jordy in person. I went to a concert with my buddy, one of my best friends. He got COVID. I didn't get COVID. But then I go hang out with Jordy, I get COVID. Crazy. Happens every time. Who? Yeah, right. Anyway, I'm going to take this moment to announce officially again on F's in Chat, Winky Wonka's tournament. I don't know if you guys remember the Winky Wonka Challenge. If you're an OG hardcore player, you probably do remember the Winky Wonka's series of tournaments that we did. Those tournaments are coming back, and the first one is going to be actually in 24 days, October 26th. I'm going to be hosting Winky Wonka's tournament. Super duper excited. In my personal opinion, there's nothing better than those tournaments. You can show up on the day of. It's a 4-hour leveling tournament in which you basically just have to play Simon Says mixed with hide and go seek, mixed with a scavenger hunt, mixed with leveling a WoW character with random challenges thrown at you. Like, I will have you turn your graphics down. I'll have you turn your fucking monitor off. I'll have you walk backwards. I'll have you RP walk, talk at things. You'll be deleting quests. You'll be deleting items. There'll be a spin wheel basically that's going to affect everyone that's leveling. Cheating is allowed.
It's actually encouraged, right?
It's encouraged if you don't get caught. If you get caught, there are huge consequences to getting caught. Ask Shoal. Shoal got caught cheating in the last one that we did, and I made him RP walk from where he was to the keep of Stormwind and /Neil and apologize to me in the middle of a leveling race, and it bricked his entire run.
Wow.
So yeah, cheating is allowed. Don't get caught. It's super duper fun. The only requirement is that you have to stream your gameplay so that we can watch it and I can verify that you're not cheating.
I would have won that, but Parla got world buffs and a fiery weapon.
Parla did get world buffs and a fire weapon, didn't he?
Yep.
Didn't Calamity win that?
I went full natty. I went full fucking natty, and I almost fucking I could have done it, man. I was close.
I think the winner of that last one that we did was Calamity and L&D Gen. Because Duranosaur was gonna win.
Duel for
you know what
sure.
it was? It was Parla was the top warrior.
There it was. And then Duranosaur he was doing really good on Hunter, but people kept spamming him to a duel. And I had a rule where if somebody challenges you to a duel, you could not say no. You had to do the duel. So he got griefed by people spamming him to duel 24/7, and it just locked him out of the tournament, which was hilarious.
I remember that.
Yeah. Jeffy, you should play in it. You would love the Winky Wonka's challenge factories.
Yeah, I think I think you would do really great.
Sounds right up my alley, actually.
Jeff, we had people die and not get caught, so they just resurrected in a hardcore leveling tournament and kept going. It was hilarious. Well, we weren't on the official hardcore servers.
This is before then, yeah.
Yeah, it was so fun. There was like 3 people that messaged me after that tournament. They're like, "Yeah, I died. You didn't catch me, so I just kept going."
Do you know, like, if anyone, like, let's say who won, do they cheat?
Yes, everyone cheats in my tournaments. That's the whole point. Yeah, it's
That's
all
the
about
whole point. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to like have my stream up and know when I'm panning over to like other streams and like be ready to stop cheating as soon as I pan to your stream. It's really fun. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's but for leveling.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it's a good time. So hopefully you guys in chat want to play. It's all for bragging rights. There's no like monetary reasons. We can't even have money included in something that allows cheating. Like there's no way we could do any of that. But yeah, if anyone wants to play, October 26th is going to be my birthday stream, and it's going to be a Winky Wonka's Challenge Factory. So I'm excited for that.
That'll be fun, man.
Yeah. And CDink, keep us updated on your Mont Garage tournaments. And then if anyone, Dana or Jeff, if you guys are going to host any events, let us know, and we'll get everyone knowing things. OnlyFangs update is OnlyFangs is still waiting for November and
For the fresh.
That's not coming totally.
The fresh that's not happening.
The last thing,
the anti-fresh.
the last like update item I have for you guys is if you're playing hardcore right now, there are crazy bugs on the hardcore servers after the most recent patch that came out from Blizzard. We're going to see a couple examples of those bugs. Bosses are teleporting players to them. I'm not sure if they're fixed yet. I don't know if you guys have noticed if any of them are fixed. For a while though, there was like skull mobs in the leveling zones, and like all kinds of crazy weird stuff going on. I don't know if you noticed any of it.
I've
but-
managed to stay safe, and I'm 48 on my warrior, on my solo self-found warrior. So I won't know about any dungeon things, but I haven't seen anything crazy except
I was-
for
Mm.
proximity aggro with hunters specifically. I don't know about any other classes.
I was doing the self-found challenge on like whenever the skull bug was happening, and like I had to kill like high level mobs, so it always looked like I was just fighting raid bosses. it made the stream look hyper than it actually was, I think.
I'm being told that in the AQ20, there's a bug that you have to pull all the last boss with the Eye of Kilrog, so it LOSs. It's bugged in Rage, and then it resets, and you can pull. That's so weird.
Imagine
Um,
having to be the one to figure that out.
Yeah.
Like you're basically about to sacrifice your
And
character.
this is all because Blizzard made changes to SOD. And they
Yep.
every time they make changes to SOD, they mess up the Era client. And I don't know why. I don't know why they linked them together like that. That's so goofy. There must be some way for them not to do that.
To like homogenize the code base so that people can, you know, cross over and work on different projects, right? I'm assuming it has something to do with the fresh that's coming out, right?
Well, that's the next
Mhm,
talking
mhm.
point.
Mm.
Okay. Is Fresh coming
Ah,
in November? Jeff, I actually want your opinion first. Do you think Fresh is coming in November?
See, I think so, but it's one of those because it's where it's like, I hate basing something that we want to be certain about off of a quote unquote like streamer leak or because well, Soda delayed the only thing, right? But like in my head, it's like, why would they? There can only really be so many reasons, really, and I think you've even talked about it before, where it's like, it's either that the fresh, right, or it's the delayed for some OTK thing, right? Or tournament. There's not a lot of reasons why they would delay it. And so they could totally be he could be fucking with us, right? Like Soda could be fucking with us.
No,
The
no,
the
that's not
Sony
happening.
leak could be a fake, right? But it just seems like why. So I hate basing these, something we want to know for certain off of like leaks and streamers and stuff. But I don't know what else would be. I will say it'll feel, and I think a lot of folks would share this sentiment. It would feel part of the reason why I think there's uncertainty with it, and to take it for face value is, would we really see a hardcore fresh before we saw a normal fresh? We haven't seen a normal fresh since, I guess if you want to call it SOM, whereas we've seen a hardcore fresh but a year ago. So I think that's where the skepticism is coming from in a lot of ways. I think we are getting one personally, and I feel it would be weird if we weren't getting a normal fresh and a hardcore. It'll be interesting to find out, and it's one of those where we really should know sooner rather than later so people can start planning. And I kind of hope that that's the case, and where it's not we draw in closer where it's a week away, 2 weeks away. I think we're going to get one. I think we're going to get one of each, especially with the 20th anniversary stuff. And I think it's time, honestly, for both, for especially the normal fresh, but then there's hunger for the hardcore as well.
Okay. C-Dank, what do you think? Is Fresh coming? Is Fresh coming or not in November?
We have this conversation like 3 times a stream, like every day. I mean, yeah, of course.
yeah.
So I feel like everyone knows Fresh is coming at this point. Like it's not even a joke anymore. It's just like, yeah.
But does everybody know that Fresh is coming because you just keep saying it is? Like, where's your proof?
Where's my proof?
Yeah, where's your
Oh my-
logic? Where's it coming from? Give us the backstory. Give us the lore here, C-Dank.
Oh my gosh! I swear, I feel like I've like talked to this so many times. But like, okay, Holly Longdale, friggin' progressive servers, OnlyFans. Like, there's too many pieces. I don't know. What's the annoying thing? Here's where I'm at with it, Winky. Is why the hell is Blizzard approaching news like this still in 2024? They're not. We're not telling. Oh, we're not going to tell you. Like just fucking involve the community in whatever decisions you're making. Like this artificial like hyping up thing. It's not. I don't think it's helpful. Like it's just annoying at this point.
Yeah,
Okay, I low-key agree with
especially
that.
I think it's counterproductive the longer they wait in some ways too right now, because it does feel like there's this big secret with it, and I think it's nearly almost worse at this point if like with all this hype, and it was all done within the communities. This wasn't Blizzard that created this, right? This hype, but it's going to feel worse. Like if it gets closer, we've been waiting, and then all of a sudden 2 weeks they don't say anything, whether it's a confirmation or you guys, I don't know where you hear that we're not doing this. Whatever the case might be, the no news. I don't think that's the play. Like I agree with C-Dink. I think we should be involved with the discussion.
I'm literally waiting for them to announce it before I do my turn in, because it's like I need hardcore hype to be real before I I start finalizing plans for that. So there's other things I want to plan too, right? Like I need to know a timeline, bro. Give me dates. Give me a ballpark, something.
Okay. Dina, Dena, Keena.
Don't worry, I'll just change my Twitch name too.
I'm
It's
so
fine, to
bad at it.
Denadina.
I'm so Denadina.
Fine.
What do you think? Is Fresh coming or not?
Well, I mean, based on my great grandmother's best friend's caretaker's uncle who works at Blizzard, okay, we're definitely getting a Fresh, except it's going to be like Fresh Mists of Pandaria. So, I mean, which is exactly what we all wanted anyway. And it's going to be only for OnlyFans members, and that's obviously that's the real news. So if you guys were waiting for that, that's it. And it's not going to be hardcore. It's just going to be Mists of Pandaria. That's it.
I'm gonna say it, dude. I don't think it's coming. I don't think Fresh is around the corner. I don't think Fresh is in November. And the logic behind that is because Blizzard has been radio silent about it. We're basing 100% off of this based off of a Discord post delaying OnlyFans that Soda Poppin made.
Wait. How much time did they give us between the announcement of Hardcore and the release of Hardcore?
3 months.
Was it
The
3 months?
original
No, it was like
announcement?
6
No,
months.
it was like
I thought
6 months.
it was like
because
a month or something.
No. We announced it in March. I was there at the announcement. And then it came out
it
in
was the
September.
end of August.
I'm thinking about the I think the date, like probably the date wasn't released until like late in the beta or something.
The date was announced.
Yeah.
They announced that they were doing it, and that there would be a PTR, and then I think it was like a couple months after the PTR that they announced the dates.
Yeah, they don't always give you time. Feels like, but yeah.
I just feel like there would be some kind of okay. Hear me out. Before that, we had a giant "We Want Fresh" movement on Deviant Delight.
I remember that thing.
Jeffy remembers that absolutely.
I remember it every day.
Before any of this was being hypothesized, before the Soda Poppin post in Discord, everyone was hypothesizing that there would be a Fresh, but it would not be this year. It would be after SOD, in a downtime of Cataclysm. It would be like before what's after SOD. That's what everyone was saying. Like they were always like, there's no way there would ever be a Fresh this year, but we're asking for one for hopefully like springtime of next year. But then Soda makes one post in Discord that delays OnlyFans, and now all of a sudden it makes perfect sense to put a Fresh in November. Like I don't see it. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. I hate to be a doomer. I don't see it.
No.
Way to rain on our parade, Wiki, I guess.
Well, they've been talking about doing progressive servers and doing a Fresh vanilla for a long time. This is not news. This is not a new thing. They've discussed it before.
Yeah, but they've also discussed how hardcore servers will never be progressive. Like they just straight up said, hardcore won't be progressive.
When I say when I'm talking about progressive servers, I'm talking about literally just like moving from expansion to expansion.
Oh, there's no way they would do that. They literally said hardcore is specifically a vanilla WoW. All of it is unlocked from day one. There's no phases. There will never be any of that. It's just an homage to the hardcore community of classic WoW. That's basically what a Gren said.
They also
like,
said there would never be vanilla, and they said that for like a decade.
True, that's fair. Valid point.
I think the one thing, one reason why, like I'm in Team Believe still, right? But the one reason I think there's merit to what Winky's saying too is that the timing does seem odd in the sense that like when I was looking at the dates, I couldn't even believe we just had gotten a hardcore server like a year ago, in the August year before. So it seemed like, in that sense, it seemed rushed. But the reason I could see us doing both is, one, Cost powerful thing. Like if Soda and all those boys with all connections at Blizzard really want this thing and they're promoting it and it's happening, there's conversations behind the scenes. I think anything's possible where that's concerned. And that'll be, once again, I'll preface it one more time. I'll be very surprised if we end up getting these freshes and then like a hardcore fresh and they don't bring us a normal one too. Because there's a huge hunger for that right now, and it has been a while since we've seen that. Unless you want to include SOD, that's kind of its own thing.
So no, SOD doesn't count.
An alternative theory that we kind of touched on yesterday or 2 days ago with Tactics in the call before Winky started talking about politics was we had the idea of what if they gave us like sort of a creative mode for our own servers, and they were allowed us to host our own like rule sets.
That's it was something that I was thinking of too.
The logic being that so like there's this everyone understands. So like imagine you're Blizzard and you're working on Classic Plus every day, and you're like, dude, there's actually just no fucking way to make these people happy. Like no matter what we do, you have all this testing from Sod. Like, what if we just let them say, you know what, you want Classic Plus, make it yourselves. Like, make your own rule sets because we don't know what the fuck you want. And like that would be kind of dope if we could make our own self-found hardcore server, right? But yeah.
Well, they say if you want a look at the future of Classic WoW, look at where old school RuneScape is right now, because it's the same thing. We are trending exactly in the footprints of what the old school RuneScape community has already been through. And
really?
Yeah, absolutely. Like old school RuneScape came out because it was a community-based mode. Everyone wanted it. There was private servers before it was a real thing. It became a real thing. And then eventually Iron Man and hardcore type modes became a real thing. And like the community challenges are becoming the same thing. Then people were doing like no-hit stuff. It's literally like we are following the footsteps of old school RuneScape. And old school RuneScape just announced that they will be allowing custom private servers to be rented and created.
It's
oh my god,
it's kind of like MySpace. Like we're gonna be like making our own MySpace profile back.
You're
in the
such
day.
a boomer, Denna.
It's true, but like no, I mean like that would be a really fun idea to be able to.
This is just like when color television was invented.
Exactly, I remember that.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. I mean, I think that truly, if you want to see where classic servers will be in the next 5 years, look at old school RuneScape and the trending path that it took. Also look at EverQuest, because let's be real, Holly was on the classic EverQuest team.
Yeah.
And she basically called all the shots. So if you look at what EverQuest is doing, that's probably where WoW is headed.
And it would, in all seriousness, it could be. I'm skeptical, but at the same time, I'm all on board with that. I'd love that. As someone that loves hosting events, having it where you could reset your cooldowns after each duel would be huge. Things like that. If you could control your own server in some ways, if they sold us a service to host a server for them, and we could do what we want, it'd be huge, right? It would be huge. And they could also, that could be one thing that's I think they've struggled with Classic, because this is just the world we live in, is how do we monetize this, because we're not going to be okay with WoW token in Classic. And this could be one way they monetize that, was we have a hosting fee, and it could be substantial, but it could be crowdfunded, where they like in Path of Exile and other games where you can crowdfund servers, and each player that logs in has an opportunity to chip in for that fee, right? That could be a possibility, and it'd be pretty neat too. I don't want to, that out of all the theories I've heard, that sounds the most badass to me is an event organizer, to be able to like have a playground for us, because that was deviant in some ways for some of us for a while. There was like a playground where we kind of did what we wanted for a while. Having something like that official would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, the dream would be create the sandbox and give it to the players. I think the problem that we will eventually see that. This is just my humble opinion. It's not worth anything, so just take this with a grain of salt. But I think we'll like eventually, maybe in the next 5 years, we'll see official rentable servers, similar to how Rust does things, similar to how like really any of the like Arc, you can make your own private server essentially, and like advertise it with however you will to get players involved. I think the problem is that Blizzard wants to make it accessible if they're going to do that, which would mean hefty dev time. They would have to make some kind of UI that allows players to edit things that are simple and easy to understand. Maybe not the simplest or the easiest to understand, but like something like a Warcraft 3 map editor UI. You know, they got to have some kind of control panel for the average Joe to be able to rent a server and actually be able to control things, which means putting everything in the world on the game on a sliding scale, you know, allowing all kinds of crazy stuff to be edited and messed with. And I think there's a lot of things within the original code that we're playing on right now that even Blizzard doesn't know what the hell is going on with. It's messy, it's spaghetti code. And
it's funny you put it that way, like you bring up the old like Warcraft 3 like custom game mode type shit that was in like StarCraft as well. Like that's like the Blizzard origins, right? That's what we associate with it. But like I feel like if we could get that would feel
it'd
like
be
old
crazy.
times,
Yeah, it'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
It'd be really, really cool. I think the problem that Blizzard has had recently is that they've chosen to stay away from the things that made them a good company in the beginning, and I think that they should lean back into that direction. And if they're
being too prescriptive and trying to like you know tell the players this is what you want instead of like asking us what we want, or like saying here we don't know what you want, go make what you want. You know, like it's
they need to open the dialogue. Honestly,
Yeah.
they just need to open the dialogue. They need to do what they did in EverQuest and RuneScape and like have people vote on what they want. You know, if there's Classic Plus, throw a survey out there and it says like this is your official voting. As a subscriber, you get one vote. You know, vote for what you want in this community. And then whatever the majority is, that's what they go with, you know?
And if you have like 55 accounts, then you can vote 55 times. So that's just how the world works, man.
That is, hey, you know what? If you want to sit on the board of the Classic WoW community and make more votes than anyone else, buy 10,000 accounts. You know,
you invest $1 million.
That's literally how the world works, you know?
Literally, yeah.
So I don't know. Good debate though. Chat, let us know. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment. Do you think Fresh is coming? If so, why? Look, I don't think Fresh is coming in November. I think it's coming eventually, but I wish it's coming in November. If it does come in November, I will be the happiest person here. I love Fresh and I want nothing more than Fresh, but I don't see it.
Let me pose a question for you. What do you think the delay for the OnlyFans thing was? If not, out of curiosity, like what are we waiting for?
I think that Sodapoppin is an extremely large streamer, and extremely large deals come across extremely large streamers' desks very often. I think there's a game that just came out called Throne in Liberty that's paying probably $20,000 to $40,000 to get streamers to play it in the middle of October.
That's not it, dude.
See,
Okay.
I don't think so. And the only reason why I don't really know anything about that, but there was something that Sardako had mentioned about there was like the streamer awards thing that he won. There was like a whole competition around it, and he had mentioned there was going to be like a streamer house event come November.
All I'm saying is streamers get paid a shit ton of money to play the games that they're playing. Don't get it twisted.
Maybe
Well, first off,
in the streamer house, they're all going to be playing the game.
Yep.
No, I don't think he's. I think he would actually like just say fuck the sponsorship and play OnlyFans. This guy
I don't think so.
Is a WoW addict. I think so.
I think that he understands that it's more than just him. It's Shroud. It's it's Tim the Tap Man. You know, these giant streamers are all going to be taking part of some kind of promotion so that they wouldn't be playing.
And why is he being so tight-lipped about it?
Because you can't talk about paid sponsorships when you.
Yes, you can. That's not a secret.
When you're not putting #ad in your title.
You can still say, hey, he would literally just be like, oh, by the way, there's this big game coming out. We're all gonna make a bunch of money. Like it's gonna be good for the people.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Are you trying to
put that on blast? I don't think.
I think you're so scared to have hope, Winky. I think you're scared to have hope. You know, is you don't want to be disappointed.
It's obviously just like the OnlyFans server. That's what it's going to be. That after the streamer house event, that's what it's going to be.
OTK is having a streamer house thing for the next part of OTK's top streamers. Okay, so that's literally all of OTK is going to be busy in October. Okay,
he did, John.
Sounds about right to me. That's probably why they pushed it out to November. That's just my assumption. Look, I want Fresh just as much as everyone else. I'm just being a skeptic. You know, everyone can't sit here and agree, or else it becomes a not good podcast.
True.
Hey, by the way, I want to throw this out here. Like we've been talking for so long. I actually just soloed all of Stockades.
Perfect.
doing
We
the
were
quest
waiting
now.
on that. Yeah.
Yay!
You were waiting. Okay,
All right.
let's
Time
go.
for death clips, guys. You ready?
Burnt enough time.
We're gonna start our death clips off good. Now remember, guys, moving into the death clip portion of F's in chat. After the deaths, it is customary to put an F in the chat to show respect for those who died. And we start at the lowest level and we end up at the highest level. I didn't pull too many clips today. We probably only have like 20 clips, but we're easing back into death clips, and I'd rather undershoot than overshoot in terms of like how much we have time for. That being said, we're gonna get started by watching OG Jeffrey die.
Oh, jeez.
Let me
Let's pull it up.
make sure I've got, so it should be up in the Discord for you guys, and then this should be all we need. Now, Jeff, I pulled this clip up because I thought it was hilarious. This is you and Bap, right?
Yeah, it is funny.
On a duo?
Yeah, you were messing around. This was right after the mage died. So I was like, I felt like I needed to do
You were
something
playing
with Boppy Boy.
Druid?
Yeah, we were gonna double druid solo dungeons the whole way up together.
Okay. So what we like to do typically is we like to watch the clip all the way through, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, so the first run through is just a dry run. We all watch it, we absorb it, and then we break it down afterwards. All right?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, no way,
Let's get out of here.
dude, we're fucked.
I don't have
We're
a phone.
fucked.
I do.
I can get out.
I took
I
one,
can
I
get
took
out.
one
I can
off
get
you. I
out.
took one off you. I potted.
I can
Oh
get
my
out.
god, dude. No,
If
dude.
you're good, I'm
I
good.
don't want to
If
die,
you're good, I'm
buddy.
good.
I might die, buddy. I don't
I'm
know.
good.
Okay, there's one following me. Come help me before I shit my pants. I think I got it. Holy shit, we were talking about July. Are you sure you're alive? I could die.
I could die.
I could die.
Jeff, you're 1v1ing a
Dude, we're
wolf.
talking about razors. Dude, I could die. Be resistant. I could die. Buddy, I die. Unless he
No, you don't.
resets.
Can we talk about the Moonfire decision?
Yeah.
We'll talk
Like-
about
Oh
it.
my god, they reset.
I'm dead! No, I'm dead!
Oh god.
No!
Jeff.
Yeah. There's a lot
Jeff,
going on there, bud.
What?
Oh my.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude.
Jeff, you're level 7. In a duo.
I know. I know.
You know what's funny about this?
It's not my proudest moment.
I love Bap. Did you know Bap went live the other day and literally freestyle rapped for like 4 hours straight?
Yeah, he did.
It's kind of becoming a thing over there on the Bappy Boy broadcast. I'll tell you, there was a mystery guest that many of you know that I thought was
That's so
random. All of a sudden, Cargo's got in there, dude.
Really?
And he was
Yeah.
spinning. I'm not even kidding,
Shut
bro.
up.
Yeah, I'm serious.
That's
For like
wild.
an hour- for at least an hour straight, they were sitting there rapping. I couldn't believe the most random cameo after the Deviant arc. First time I've
That's
seen
so
him in a
funny.
while.
Cargos disappears for like 3 months and comes back on Bap's stream freestyle rapping.
For
Yeah.
one freestyle rap for one night, and then it's just that was it.
That's so good.
I was glad to witness.
Okay, can you break
I
us
think
down what
that's actually-
happened here, Jeff?
I was hoping to, I was trying to change the subject. I don't know, dude. Yeah, of all, I was surprised I died too. I mean, let's be real. One of the biggest things was tagging that mob instead of just resetting it. The other thing was, well, I'm zoomed in like a boomer, and I reset the mob, and I still pulled another mob. Which I mean, I'm no stranger to that. It's funny though, because I have had so many close calls on the mage, so many moments, so many badass moments where I could have died, ended up living, and this is the type of thing that ends up killing me. And what's funny is it felt very similar to my 16 death, where I just look at it and I'm like, this is my fate, I suppose. But yeah. And one thing I'll say is those low levels are always dangerous. Like when you have less of your kit available to you, in those high, there's a high concentration of mobs, it's a pretty
Mhm.
scary thing. Yeah, still surprised.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think anybody could have survived that. I think that you played it perfectly, and there was honestly nothing you could have done. So
Okay.
yeah.
C-Dank, listen.
Thank you.
He's in a duo with 2 druids, and neither of
And
them
no
have
buff?
Mark or Thorns.
Yeah, I was just gonna comment.
Like,
on that.
how?
You're not supposed to
Jeff,
see that.
how do you have 2 druids that
I
don't
don't
buff each
know.
other?
That's
the
a damn
fuck,
good
Jeff?
question. That's a damn good
Jeff-
I mean,
question.
technically, Thorns would have like kept those mobs leashed, right? I
don't know,
it does-
I'm
I
not
don't
a
think it
druid.
does.
It doesn't do that. No,
No.
it doesn't.
Okay, it doesn't. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's an offensive action that keeps them in combat, so it doesn't have to deal damage. It's an offensive action that
So
passive actions don't count. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So
It's the moment
Yeah,
where
but the
Jeff pulls the
Moonspires-
next one is the best part. Like,
Yeah.
watch his face when he gets rid of this one. I'll try and pause it. It's like right when he notices he pulls the next one. So he drops the thread on this one finally, and
Like,
then
so
goes,
Like, oh,
he-
I'm gonna live.
huh, huh.
Do
Yeah,
we
I
see
know.
his stance afterwards?
Yeah,
Okay,
beautiful stance. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not the typical hardcore stance, C-Dank,
yeah.
but it's a good
Yeah, but
one.
it's not. It's missing. It's
that's
missing a
it's a
hand.
very rare stance, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like I know I fucked up.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Oh
Been
god.
there, done that.
You definitely don't see one of those stances at like level 60. Definitely not.
Oh no.
All right, we got
All right,
Iron
guys,
Wanks.
listen,
Jesus,
dude,
man.
listen, bro. This is your boy Winky.
Oh,
Oh, I'm actually so mad about this clip. So, okay, I gotta preface this one. I got hit on my no-hit Warlock, and then I told Goth Foxtails in chat, I was like, look, if I get hit on my no-hit Warlock, I'll try an Iron Man Warrior. For those of you guys that don't know, Iron Man is just all white items. You can't use any, quite like anything that's not a white or gray item. There's no talents allowed. There's no healing pots allowed. The only professions allowed are secondary, so like fishing or first aid. And there's no buffs allowed. You can't food buff. You can't get buffs off other players. There's no world buffs. There's nothing. So it's pretty dog shit. And I'm in the bottom of the cave in the Night Elf starting zone because chat voted and made me play a Night Elf warrior. And I hate the Night Elf starting zone.
oh, it's so bad.
So I remember that this quest fucks, but I couldn't remember why. And now we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out why this quest fucks. Fuck it.
Can you put it in theater mode, please?
I can't. It's hard, C-Dank, because it's the overlay on my stream is it's full screen right now.
Okay.
I guess I
Yeah, go
could
ahead.
though. No, I could. Here, hold on. I'll just maximize this. There we go. Perfect.
Way better. Way better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, bud.
I have a plan. So this is a 2-poll.
Oh
Green paw.
You're dead as fuck, bro.
Bro,
You're already dead.
This guy trucks, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're still fighting. Like, you
What?
should have been running for the hills. Like,
I
forever ago.
couldn't. There was nowhere to go. So I had this plan. Dude, I I'll can't talk kill about this it guy. after. I'll talk about it after. I'll talk about the plan.
Okay.
No way.
God,
Not
that
the plan
feeling.
to
There's no way.
use bandage though.
What is that shock thing?
All right, what's the
Dude.
plan, buddy?
All right, look.
Walk
So
us through it.
here was my plan. Okay, so you see right here this upper portion. My plan was to I had cleared up here because behind me there were spawns coming in. So I cleared all of this. My plan was to kite him and kill him or the other guy on the way up here. Then I was going to jump down and bandage while that mob ran all the way around and reset. So then I would be full health again to fight the other mob and I would still have some rage. The problem is I didn't know that Green Paw has a shock that hits for like 60 damage at level 10.
Yeah.
And I got super panic mode.
Whoa, hold on, pause.
Yeah, pause.
Go back a few seconds. All right, do you see the bottom right of your screen right now?
Bottom right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see
why?
the bottom right of your screen?
It actually tells you.
No.
Oh, I gotta move my
you're
camera.
out of
Hold on.
No.
or-
I knew it has a shock. I just didn't know the shock hit that hard.
Oh.
So-
I had no idea that a shock from a level 10 mob would be hitting for like 25% of my health, dude.
I I got one other question. One other question. I want to start the video from the beginning.
Mhm.
I want you to tell me right now, as a hardcore veteran,
Yep.
literally like Road to Ragnaros,
Yep.
Slayer,
Uh-huh.
Frontier, been here since the beginning. Literally like best friends with Kargaz.
Yep.
How many seconds does it take to leash a mob at this level? At level 10?
12.
All right, let's count it down. Go ahead.
Wait, no, I wasn't trying to drop the leash though.
You could have.
But he wasn't trying to because he was trying to
But
kite.
I had
Oh
a
my
plan
God.
though. I wasn't trying to kill
Yeah.
it. I wasn't trying to
He
drop
had
the
a
leash.
plan. He
Yeah,
clearly
watch,
had a plan.
watch. Okay,
it was
watch
death,
again.
but-
Here was the plan. Here's the plan. The plan was, okay, I gotta kite this green paw guy and kill him and then drop down and bandage. So my plan was to backpedal this whole way around. But right there, that's when I was like, oh shit, he does a ton of
Right here.
damage.
So right here, I think it's even 12 seconds from right here.
Yeah, right
after the
here,
first round.
right here, I should have just dropped and tried to run away and like drop the leash.
Yeah. You
But
would-
the
you
thing
actually
is,
would've lived.
I don't think I would have lived because that dude shocks like crazy. Look at this. Because right here,
22% HP right there. You 22 is 40. Yeah, I did 47.
dude,
Ugh.
that shock clapped.
I'm telling you, if the moment that you realize if you escape key, I think that you get away there. And I'll tell you as a warrior main, I would never have tried. That's like this pull is insane. You're out of your fucking mind. Like, it's just like mathematically, like my brain's doing calculus. This makes no sense.
Okay, I'll do it.
Like,
I'll do it.
what you're
I'll do it
doing.
at level 9, C-Dank, and as a challenge. Then I'll do it because you said I can't do it.
Okay, you actually can't do it, but good luck.
I'll do it. Level 9.
All right.
Level 9. Level 9. All white gear. I got it.
All right, bub.
I think honestly, my plan
wait.
could have even worked right here. If I bandaged right here, I think I could have at least killed Greenpaw and reset the other mob.
You're coping so hard, bro.
Yeah,
sure?
I don't
Take
think that was. Yeah,
him
no.
to Era. Take him to Era right now. You don't even have to wait. Just take him to Era and try it again.
I already deleted him. I guess I could undelete him and then take an error and try it.
Yep, you totally could.
Or I'll just
What's-
copy him over to PTR. Wait a minute. Wait.
Is there min level? on
Chat,
that
I need
stuff?
help. Can I jump on this as an evade spot?
He will shock you. Still,
But
Yeah.
could I run up it though? Like if I jumped
Yeah.
up this, could I run up this out of shock range maybe?
Mm.
maybe.
Or-
You know, wasn't there a streamer who went ahead and did only caves characters
Yeah, that
for
was
a little bit?
Table Slam did that, yeah.
Yeah, you remember that? Maybe you should ask him.
I should. Okay, anyway. Lessons learned here, guys. Don't try to kill Greenpaw at level 9. Don't. It's not worth it. You'll die. You'll die. C-Dank's eating spaghetti, it looks like. What is that?
Yummy.
It's Chipotle.
Oh, you got a Chipotle? Dude.
No, my Chipotle sucks. It's literally 80% rice, bro. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, that's so bad.
Have you seen the YouTuber that did a docu-series on how Chipotle is the biggest scam of all time if you DoorDash it versus driving into the store?
Yeah, I made that mistake again. I for the last time. It's actually I'm so attractive and adorable and charming IRL that if I actually go there in person, they're just spooning on
Oh.
chicken.
Yeah.
I give them a wink. They throw the guac on there for free.
Uh-huh.
But like if I order on DoorDash, they're like this fat fucking idiot is gonna get nothing but rice because he.
Dude, DoorDash Chipotle is, I think the guy did like data and had like an Excel sheet and everything, and he was like weighing how much he got. DoorDash on average was like 30% to 40% lighter than if you drive to Chipotle and order it.
I believe that.
That's so
Like,
crazy.
Yeah.
because you can give them the side eye when you ask for like double like protein, and
Mhm.
you can be like, that
Yeah.
was not enough. like
Yeah. They literally
you-
screw you so hard on DoorDash because they're just like, "Ew, little baby spoon." And like, but if you go there in person, they just load you. It's crazy. It's so dumb. It's literally half the food that you're not getting.
because they don't want to catch hands when
I know,
you know
right?
you mess with people when they're hungry.
Yeah, because I'm such an intimidating person. You know? I'm so scary, you know?
Listen, I live in Chicago. We're rough out here. I don't know what's going on about you guys, but
the
we will
Chicago.
riot.
The old Chicago. Okay, so this is a really interesting clip I wanted to put in the thing today, you guys, because this is somebody getting stuck underwater. And we barely ever see this anymore. Now, there's sound, but they're speaking Spanish, but they made their own subtitles, which is really kind of them. Here.
Increíble.
Hostia, 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 hostia,
Wait.
hostia. Vale,
Fuck, boys.
tengo que reloguear.
Vale, me voy a morir.
So this is under the boats in Darkshore.
No, que me quedan 7 segundos.
Why is he
Me he
stuck?
enganchado.
He's stuck in that little banister. You'll see it here pretty soon.
No, estoy.
You can't Hearth? Just Alt F4. He's fine.
No tengo
His
pistola.
Hearth's on
It's
cooldown?
on cooldown.
Alt
yeah.
F4. Yeah, you Alt F4, he heals, and then like, yeah. Is he doing that?
No, he's
Yeah.
trying to log out.
Oh,
He's trying to
yeah,
log out. So he's stuck
Okay.
right here in this little mast.
Ya. Me he intentado moverme para todos
Hostia, yo
lados.
también, yo también me he enganchado.
Oh no, there's multiple that are
Todo
stuck.
loco,
Uh-huh.
todo loco.
So the healer went down there and had to heal.
Oh,
and got
no.
stuck
So
himself.
sad. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's not gonna make the breath bar.
What will happen if we log out?
Sí.
He's canceled
you-
it. No.
Oh, he wasn't gonna
Oh,
make
no.
it
He's
anyway.
TPing to Moonglade.
TP, corre.
It's gonna, isn't it interrupt?
It
It's gonna push
does
back?
interrupt.
It's
Oh, he almost had it. No way.
Oh, the pushback?
Oh!
He lives?
Actually,
Oh.
gamer move. Well
Gamer
done.
move, gamer move.
Whoa.
But Galadriello did not live. They logged back in
Oh.
and died.
Well,
That-
he had to unstuck. It's the only way to do that is
Yeah,
unstuck.
you had to unstuck. So this is just a PSA chat. If you're playing Alliance and you're in Darkshore underneath where the boats are on the ramp, like you'll be doing the Threshodon quest here, or whatever it's called. You can get stuck in the mast of this boat underwater. And if you get stuck, Seedank, what was your option to get out of this alive?
Alt F4 and unstuck. No.
Yep. So you Alt F4 and you character unstuck. Oh, I didn't know that there was a warrior quest here. Okay, so if you're doing the warrior quest and you get stuck, immediately Alt F4 before your breath goes out.
But wait,
And then,
where is this exactly?
So do you know the boat? Oh shit! Here, I went to an
It's the
Asmongold
dock. It's the
video.
dock in Darkshore. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So
Yep.
here's the boat in Darkshore, and it's like this is the island where you click on the underwater sea turtle remains.
Yeah. Oh, it's right off
in
of
here.
that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've never tried to go around that boat. Like
Yeah.
I never.
So you want to be careful about that one. That's on the list of don't do
Ripperoo.
that. All right. We're gonna, dude. Look. We're not gonna. Look. I have some explaining to do. Okay.
Hmm.
This was yesterday. Yesterday was probably my worst World of Warcraft stream of all time that I've ever had. I died twice in one stream, Seedank. You know how hard that is for me, dude? Like, I don't think I've ever had a day where I've died twice in one stream until
Yeah, that
yesterday.
happened to me too, and I can relate. It is utterly demoralizing. It's embarrassing,
Uh-huh.
and let's laugh at it. Go for it.
Okay, so this is a no-hit warlock. I'm level 13. My personal best is 20, and I'm trying to get to 20 again. I send my Voidwalker in on this scout. These are both mobs that have throwing weapons. And I didn't notice that this scout had pulled. I thought that it hadn't pulled. So I was trying to play around it. Here. We're not
The
gonna go
problem
too
is these
deep.
things are silent when they aggro.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So he's throwing on my Voidwalker right now, if and my I had Void no dies right idea. now, we're in big trouble.
You
I have to
can't.
kill this
It's
guy
very
pronto.
subtle.
Yep. Okay, I gotta run. So I
Oh,
killed the
oh,
one.
and he,
And I tried to Okay, if run, this but I didn't Voidwalker know my dies Voidwalker while was I'm in fighting- combat. Wait. So I tried to summon a new No, that's Voidwalker, it. which unsummoned mine, and then I hit the same pose that Jeff hit.
oh man.
Wait,
Oh.
Yours is different because yours contains a layer of shame, like a
Yeah.
deeper layer of shame.
Yikes, bro. What the fuck?
If you go back
Yeah,
to,
'cause you
to
knew
Jeff,
better.
Jeff's is a little bit coy. It's playful. It's cheeky. Yours is just like I want to kill myself.
I did in Minecraft. Yes, I did feel like that yesterday. See
yeah.
the spinning of the mouse, you know.
Oh, this is some typical gamer rage right here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was holding it in. I was not very happy. But I got hit level 13. We're gonna go again on the no hit warlock, and we'll get to 20.
Yeah. Okay. Well, after that guy,
After
maybe
that
just
guy.
stop doing those.
I love it, dude. I'm addicted to no hit.
Imagine telling you to stop doing things like 4 candles and like all the solo
Yeah.
dungeons.
Yeah, but what I do is
Mhm.
actually fun.
Mm.
I'm straight addicted to no hit. Like it's crazy. Moving on quickly. Who's this, guys? Do we know who this is?
Never met him.
Grace for Days, Mr. Got No Type.
Okay.
Jeffy,
Do
have you seen this
something.
clip?
I actually didn't see this. I didn't see
I
this
haven't
yet.
seen
so
this one.
excited.
I
You haven't seen
this
it?
one.
So
No.
got no type. The shtick that Graves was going for was this was his achievement druid.
Okay.
He was trying to do a bunch of achievements on this character run. Solo self found. So
Okay. Nasty. Yeah. All right. Dude, I never use mana pot because I'm scared because I don't get to use health pot after that. But I think I'm good. How hard does this guy hit? Doesn't he like?
He
Light
said
drain?
the
There it
line.
is.
He said the line.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
No.
how hard does this guy
Okay, I
hit?
got the stun off.
You can't. It's like a
I
spell. It's an
think I'm going
incantation.
to... Fuck it.
Oh,
The
no.
sticky glue
Oh,
gets
he's gonna-
resisted.
No.
War stomp.
No war stomp though.
He
He
canceled
interrupts.
it.
Oh no! God, I know that.
Oh boy.
I
Oh,
know
and he
why
just
that
caught a
happened. He got pushed
hyena.
back.
Oh my.
I should have made a target dummy.
We'll rewatch. We'll talk about it. Oh, Grays.
That's
Can-
enough.
And he,
Can we
he
just
had
say,
the ability
though,
to. Okay.
I love that there's a troll laugh when you die. It's so
But
fucked
that's
up,
undead.
dude.
Isn't that undead?
Oh, is it undead? I think yeah, it's undead.
Well, I
You're
can't
right.
tell. Yeah, but whatever.
Wait, is it? Let's listen again.
That's
It's
undead.
undead.
Yeah.
That's
Undead,
undead.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. You know what they should do if you're playing Alliance? They should make it the female gnome laugh.
I would love that. I
That'd
love
be
that
fun.
laugh. I know so many people hate it, and it just makes me love it more.
Okay, so what happened? What went wrong here, and how how could Grays have fixed this? Like you said, you knew what happened, C-Dank, at one point.
So there's a few things. So right here, the entire time he's playing, he has the Q button, which will root the mob and allow him to walk away from it. Eventually, it's a 25% chance of proccing. That's not the most important thing. But what happens here is he fast forwards like 5 seconds. You'll see that he's going to go for a heal after this fails, which he realizes that he has to
Yep.
get the heal off.
So there's a sticky
After
roof. Oh, and then War Stomp came out.
Yep. And then it's a faster than normal attack speed in this guy. Like if you can like pause right at the very end of that cast, you'll see that he says, "Oh, I got hit. I can complete this. I'm gonna finish this cast and I can move." He moves in the amount of time that it would have taken to finish the cast had he not gotten hit a second time. But he doesn't have swing timers. Hello, everybody needs swing timers.
Oh.
They didn't realize that this mob attacks at like one attack speed and he got hit twice in the same cast. So
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
this is why you play warrior, because you learn to love swing timers.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
You say you have a swing timer no matter what you play then for the enemy?
Yeah, always, 100%. Yeah, you want to see when the next hit's coming, because that you can choose all sorts of things around that it gives you more decisions to make. Yeah, more information, more data.
That's smart. Okay, so Jalen's asking, is the weapon swing timer add-on fixed yet?
I'm using it just fine. The only thing is you can't customize it, and as long as you just drag the bars around, like it's fine.
Oh, easy.
Totally, yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, there's not much else. It's cool getting the breakdown from C-Dank on this. He war stomped once to get out already. Is that why the second war stomp had a crazy DR on it, or what? What did he do here? Was it the Drew? Yeah,
Bash.
okay,
It
it's
was the
bash.
bash.
So does that stack with war stomp? Because I feel like the war stomp DR here was crazy, like fast.
I
Look
mean,
how
War
fast
Stomp,
that
it's
was.
at 0.75. It's literally less than a second, because it's 1.5, 0.75. First DR is half, right?
Okay, Godspeed
So-
Steve says that yes, Bash and War Stomp, they share a DR.
Yes.
Oh,
Now, Sticky Glue doesn't have a DR, does it?
I don't think it would.
Sticky Glue does have a DR.
So
what would it be with like engineering?
Would it
that or
share with it
something?
with something?
It will share with other routes. It's immobilized. Once you're immobilized by anything, then you're as long as it's not a proc. Like proc immobilizes share a different DR than like casted immobilizes.
Okay, now I have a question.
Yeah.
Does a resisted Sticky Glue count towards the Sticky Glue DR?
You spoken like somebody who's never stepped into an arena in his life.
I don't play arena.
Yeah,
I don't play arena.
resists do not count. It's only successful
Okay.
landing spells.
Okay, perfect.
But if they're
Yeah.
even if they're removed instantaneously, as long as it lands.
Okay. See, now, this is the part where, in order to cover my own ass, I say this. I say, chat, I ask the stupid questions so that you don't have to. So if you were listening to that at home and you had the same question that I did, don't feel stupid.
You're an idiot.
I'll feel stupid for you. C-Dank will call me dumb, and I will ask the dumb questions so that you don't have to.
Thanks, Winky.
Got your back.
How selfless.
So,
Cool.
yeah. So this is a second-hand death clip. This is a Mott Garah that we're watching here.
Oh my God, Peo. You know,
Yeah.
he whispered me today. He asked me how much to shave my head.
Yeah. How much did you say?
Wait, he said, "Well, how much for a haircut?" And he's not the first person. People are saying, "Tell me to cut my hair,"
Why?
because it's long. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, people
like
say
your
that
long
same
hair.
thing to me.
Wait, Jeff, what?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
How much
You
to
do.
shave your head, Jeff?
Jeffrey shaving stream incoming.
Okay. This is a Mott
Send it.
Garah. Now Peyo's gonna Mott Garah this guy named Quaz. This goes crazy fast. I don't know what happened. You're a warrior player, C-Dank, so I want the
Oh,
breakdown.
I'll be able to tell you instantaneously for sure. So this is a hunter he's fighting?
Yeah, have you seen this clip?
No.
This shit's insane.
Brave at 20 to be fighting another.
Okay.
Hey! No.
He's not gonna get the charge.
There's a trap. He's gonna charge into a trap right here.
He put the trap like a bitch!
Pops retail, charges in, 50% insta.
Dang.
Boom! How did I swear to fucking go?
It's
Dude.
just retail.
Yeah, but no, that retail, there's no way retail did 50% damage on a charge.
Retail. No, watch. It's like okay. So what's happening is he's dead zoning the hunter who does not know how to stand in his own trap to kite. This guy is an absolute fucking noob. Has no idea how to play hunter. So he gets charged on, and then he's like, oh shit, what can I do? Well, I can try to wing clip him, which he does right there. He gets the wing clip, and then on an auto attack, and then another auto attack, and then he just instantly dies.
118, so that's the wing clip being retailed.
And the auto attack, because he doesn't have a stop casting, it's gonna like hit twice.
That's
It
insane.
hits twice so fast, because here's Peyo's charge attack, like his melee right here. And then
Yeah.
and then it was like immediately like boom, boom, done, down to 30% HP.
And that's like a brand new weapon too. He uses Smite's hammer, so like it doesn't get much better than that either.
It's a pretty big power spike for sure.
It's crazy though, dude. Like,
I would have thought
He
he, lost
attacks-
that.
He
personally.
attacks again.
oh,
Look,
he
wing
attacked
clips
into it again. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really not.
twice.
That's
Look,
not
you see,
smart.
he hits 3 times in one global. One parry, one hit. So he auto attacks and wing clips again. This guy just doesn't know how to play. That's all.
Dude got
Yeah.
straight deleted though. Can we get some F's in the chat for Quaz? Dude, like, shout outs. You know what? Look, C-Dank can be the negative Nancy here. I'm going to be the positive Paul. And I'm going to say, good on you, Quaz. Because you're level 20 and you decided to Mott Garah on your character. And that takes more balls than anyone I know. I don't know that many people that like to Mott Garah and risk it all.
He was literally on Peyo's stream trying to get attention. I don't think it was okay. Whatever.
Hey, shout outs
Shout outs.
shout outs to him. Let him get the
to him
attention. bro.
for dying on Peyo's stream.
Yeah.
For 5 seconds of attention.
Let him
Okay.
get the attention.
Okay. And Peyo's flexing. He kills like the worst hunter in history. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, Peyo's popping the fuck off. That's actually
Oh, man.
hilarious.
Dude, that
Okay,
was
and-
me after I killed the guy in Gurubashi Arena. Actually, that was literally me.
Was it really? That's what you did?
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him with his skateboard shirt on. You think Peyo still skateboards?
Absolutely.
No, he's way
every day.
too old. If he skateboards, he's gonna break a hip. 100%.
There's no way Peyo can still kickflip. No.
He can kickflip, but if he doesn't land it, then he's gonna break both his ankles and his hip.
I feel like Peyo would try to do a kickflip today and like get like half a centimeter off the ground with the board. Like, you know when people try to ollie, C-Dank, and like
Mhm.
they just rocket ollie where it's like the front comes up hecka high and the back wheel just goes like a little bit off the ground, like boom.
Because they're not lifting the back foot. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what Peyo would do if he tried to kickflip today.
No, I imagine he's good. I think people who are good at PvP are also good at skateboarding.
Yeah, you just say that because you like to skateboard.
Oh, I don't skateboard anymore. I'm too old.
Really?
He's gonna break a hip.
I'll
Mhm.
break a hip. Yeah.
I skateboard. Did you know that?
You're not that old.
Well, you're also 27.
I'm 32.
That's close.
Mhm.
Is this guy gonna shit himself?
Dude,
Boy.
listen. Hey, now. Hey,
We need to, have
look,
you ever had him on F's in the chat to
we
ask him if
have.
he actually shit himself?
We have, and he did not actually shit himself.
Oh, damn. I'm disappointed.
This is
Yeah.
Plump Rum Stump.
My-
Plump Rum Stump is a friend of the stream here in the twitch.tv/Winky channel, all right? I will not have any shit talk on Plump Rum Stump.
Any shit talk. Okay.
I see you,
Are you
C-Dank.
gonna
I
for-
see what you
Wait,
just
oh,
said.
they're fork handling.
No,
Oh, this is easy.
C-Dank, he doesn't know that they're fork handling.
This is easy.
Nobody communicated that they're fork handling a 4-man right now.
Wait, what
Wow.
level are they? This guy's got like plate shoulders on. This
He's
they look-
26.
No,
Oh,
no,
this
this
guy?
warrior's like he's in plate.
Look, this may have been a grief, all right? All I'm
Okay.
saying
Yeah,
is,
we need to see
Have
this.
let's just watch
No
this
way.
happen. Let's just watch this go down. Everybody, this is Plump Rum Stump, friend of the stream here, friend of F's in chat, friend of the hardcore community. Good guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's got ZF gear on. Guy's like 40 what something.
Yeah, dude's clearly carrying.
not good enough.
Also, this is a song about a tapeworm. Like, Plump Rum Stump stream has just been playing disgusting AI
What the
music.
fuck is going on? Why,
Oh, he
why
instantly-
is the whole
oh,
fucking room on us all of a sudden?
Oh my god, it's so
Yo.
dumb.
Dude, is this high level die too? Please tell me.
Oh no.
Boom.
Oh my god, the
Priest
song.
dead. Hearthstone comes out.
Gonna make
Oh
him
no.
go. What the heck?
What the fuck just happened? I'm sorry, I'm out, man.
Oh my god.
What the fuck just
Oh no.
happened?
Wait. Is the warrior okay? Oh, he's
No,
not.
I think
The
the
warrior's
warrior.
not okay.
I think the warrior is in there without a healing now.
Warrior's not okay, I'll tell you. Dude. As somebody who's done this before, I swear, he saw my stream and he saw me do this. Like, dude, this is easy. I'm level 40 something. This is gonna be easy for me. Like, he has no idea what he's getting into.
Bro, Quad Candle is no joke.
So hold on. I mean, like, the thing is, he's a classic player. He should know that a warrior with a one-handed shield literally has like 5 rage and like 1 sunder every like 10 seconds. Like, how are you gonna use an AoE on 30 mobs and think that he's gonna like just magically hold aggro on all of them? I have
C-Dank,
no
listen,
idea.
Listen, bro. I have mad respect for Plump Rum. For as soon as the priest dies, he just queues up the Hearthstone.
Yeah, he's like, peace out,
Yeah.
guys. I got time for this.
He's like, hey, later, boys. I'm out of here.
That was the right play for sure. Yeah.
I mean,
So
it
my
is.
dumbass, I probably would have tried to save. I feel so bad when my team's going down, even if they get themselves into a bad situation. I would have considered fighting it out, knowing the fate. I don't think that's the right play, but I got to know when to hold them and when to fold them, so to speak.
Gotta know when to hold him. Jeffy, are
I want
you
the
a...
tapeworm song.
Yeah, right. The tapeworm song was kind of sick.
So funny.
It was sick, that's for sure.
Jeffy, are you the kind of person in a hardcore dungeon where if it's going down, are you going down with the ship or are you betraying your team?
I always go down with the ship, and I think that's gonna get me killed one day, 100%. And I'll learn the hard way, like you can't always save the whole team, and then I'll probably adjust from there. But I
Okay.
always go down with the team, buddy. Like when I'm doing world PvP, and I know it's different when it's not hardcore, but like I will sync with that ship, even if my friends are making really bad decisions. And I feel like it would be no different here.
We've got a clip coming up. I'm really excited for your take on then, Jeff. Not right
shit.
now, but we have one coming up tonight that is going to be. I'm really excited for the Jeff take because it's something that we've talked about on this podcast so many times. But I'm interested in what you have to say about it. But look at this. We have Peo again on the same character, Mini Tanko, in the same dungeon that we just watched, BFD. What do you think is going to go wrong here?
It's fucked. Are you okay, Ostudar? Wait, are we?
It's always this pull, dude. It's always this pull.
Yeah, this poll is always sus.
This is the poll that killed Ompi's group in the Hardcore All Stars 1.5.
Oh my god!
You
she
know what?
died!
You know what's going on here?
Kidding me, bro? What happened, bro?
What?
So. Oh, sacre.
You see how big they are?
I feel
They pulled multiple lore masters that are spamming enlarge on them. That's why it's so big.
Oh, that makes sense. So they're leaving party. They're leaving party to teleport out.
He can't. He's trying so hard.
You will get fucked. Oh shit.
Look at it. Look, he's doing good though. He just whispered people,
I
leave
need
party,
party.
you'll get poor. You know, like
Yeah.
Are you okay?
he's being a good guy.
He needs to keep moving.
Help the little man.
Oh my goodness.
No, he goes
gracious.
back to try and help the team. He's
Oh, he's dead!
PPC.
He's got. Please hit Shift C.
I-
Please hit
I
Shift C
know.
right now. He forgot. Dude, this is the second time he's gonna die
It's
for not
on
using
cooldown!
Virtual.
It's on
Light
cooldown!
of balloon on cooldown.
No. Oh.
God.
Light of balloon on cooldown. Because he health potted.
Oh.
That's a
Yeah,
wrap.
you got to keep that in mind when you're using pot.
It was so, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Peo, I would never have expected Peo to like try to usher people out of the dungeon with him and make sure that they're safe.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that too.
I would feel like Peo, and this is no slight against Peo. I just don't know Peo that well. I've only talked to him a few times, like in Discord. He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that's like, no, I'm going to make sure my team's okay. Like, I feel like Peo should just be W keying out of here right now.
Well, I'll tell you. I can tell you exactly what's on his mind right now. You want me to bring it to the mind of Peo?
Yeah.
So what does he think he can do right now?
Get hella subs if he dies.
No. What? Like, look at this. He tries to get light. He thinks. He
can
says,
light a
look,
balloon.
I could run away, but wait a minute. Think of how epic the clip would be if I turn around and then I get in trouble and then I light a balloon out.
Okay.
That's what he's thinking. He's planning out, like, he thought, like, oh, that's why he's so surprised. He's like, oh, I've got light a balloon. I'll use this here. I'll hearth out. It'll be really epic. And then he realizes, oh, wait, I actually can't do that. Yeah.
Rep.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a skateboard and a plant and a snowboard. Should I make my background exactly like Peo's and see how long it takes him to notice?
Absolutely.
Just like completely stream from what, like a complete replica of Peo's room.
What you do is just log in 80% of the time when he's not there, and just like screen cap the chair.
The background, and then have it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be a good idea.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll nudge him towards it, and we'll see see how long it takes him to notice.
And then get a voice changer to his voice, and easy.
So fun fact, level 26 was kind of like the trend of people dying this week.
Oh, here.
I don't really know what's
No
going on.
way.
Dude, look at how long
I don't know
this guy's
anything
hair
that-
is, dude. Oh my god.
It is the subathon goal for the haircut. Yeah.
Impossible. So did you hit your 1,000 subs, by the way?
I hit 1,143.
Dude, you're insane.
Ooh,
That's
let's
crazy.
go.
I'm insane. No, my community is insane, man. They took care of me. It was
See, you're literally farming. I hope you know that.
awesome. Literally farming like in the fields.
No,
Yes.
you're like farming content. Like your streams recently have been really banging, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Dad.
Farming the content, dude. You're
Nice,
doing
I
what,
appreciate it.
You're doing
You're
what I've
gonna
always
shave?
wanted to do and never did.
You just throw away everything else and just go head first in the streaming and say
degen?
whatever happens. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
we're a little bit
I mean, you're
low
gonna
health
shave?
already in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
clip. You've been fighting. You're soloing Verdun. You're level
Yeah.
26.
okay. this is normal.
Retail is up. 29 charges on retail. You've got Rumsy Rum. You're
You
pretty
see the other
buff.
thing next to retail?
What's up?
See the other thing next to retail?
Mark of the Wild.
Next to it.
The bubble.
No, that's last stand. Those hit points that I have are
Oh,
fake. So
okay.
those are gonna go away.
Oh, so this is your actual health right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry, I don't play
cute.
Warrior. I don't even know what last stand is.
Yeah, I fucked up here. Oh yeah, I played it perfectly. It just nothing. Yeah.
0% hit chance, by the way.
Wait a minute. He's at 21%. If I survive this hit.
So what do you need to do here to
Oh
win
wait,
this?
I see something.
am I
Wait, I just saw something.
You have 5 health?
Hold on, I just saw something because the thing falls off.
Yeah, last stand falls off. You have 5 health. Troll OP, by the way.
Wait, I just saw something. Can we rewind a couple steps back?
Yes, here we'll
So like
we'll go here.
before retail falls off, like watch my right there, dodge. I dodge instead of, if he hits me there with the retaliation up, then I attack one more time. He gets lower HP. I'm actually able to kite him because he gets snared. I didn't see that before. Like, well, this dodge right here.
Where's the dodge?
Hold on, right? So just before this.
Oh, just before it? Okay. Oh, right here.
Right there. That dodge actually fucking killed me.
Why did you
Wow.
take 3 damage even though you dodged?
I don't know.
That's very strange.
Did I take 3 damage?
I mean, there's a big
It's-
red
there's a
3 on
3.
your name.
Wait, is there like a little like fucking spider on me or something?
Oh no, that's the countdown from your retail. That's how much
Oh.
left in
Oh.
retail. I'm an
You
idiot.
confused me. Yeah, dude, that's actually hilarious. But he hits me again when retail isn't up, and it doesn't. Okay,
Mhm.
So if you didn't dodge that, you may have killed him, is what you're saying.
yeah, I might have killed him.
Well, and what's the likeliness of you dodging an attack from behind? That's
The thing? It's not. He would have been snared right there. Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Because when he gets
Yes,
below
yes.
19%, he goes slower.
So
Look at the
you-
face.
Oh yeah, that's a painful face right there. You know what this face says to me? It says I'm bad at the game and I should never play it again. That's what this face is saying.
Yeah.
Ooh,
pretty
it just gets worse though. Oh, and there it is.
So hold on. It just the actual solo self run, not the fake SSF run. The actual solo self run is coming back. I have 7 out of 12 Gurubashi arena trinkets. I need 5 more.
Yeah. We've been watching
Yeah,
your arena trinket stuff going on.
Plump Rump again.
We have Plump Rump again. Now this is the thing. Okay, listen, dude. I'm a Warlock player. Look, you C-Dank, you know how to talk about warriors. I know how to talk about Warlock. We're not even going to talk about this because there's like 8 billion things that could have gone right here, and none of them do. Like 0. Oh, by the way, hi April Kit Kat. April Kit Kat says you do not dodge from behind. You cannot dodge if they're hitting your back.
Yes. But I was facing him. But yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
shout
okay.
outs, by the way. This is me being a troll. Are you guys ready for this? C-Dank, I don't know if you've heard this spiel from me yet. Plump Rump Stump here is using the Zygor guide. Now, you know, we are a friend of Rested XP here on the channel, twitch.tv/Winky. But little tidbit of information. I have sold my soul to the devil, and I now have a code Winky at Zygor's guide. So if you want to download Zygor's guide instead of RXP, you could still save some
Wow.
money by using code Winky.
Wait, Winky, which is the better one?
I can't say that. I think I'm contractually obligated to not actually answer that question.
What if you had to say?
Okay, the better one is by far the better one is RXP, 100%.
It's not even close.
For a myriad of reasons. Number one, Zygor's is a subscription. You pay monthly. Rested XP is a one-time payment, so that's kind of like that's my preference. I don't like subscriptions as much, but if you do, hey, you know what? Go for it. Secondly, RXP has a shit ton of stuff built into it that no one knows about, but if you open the settings, you can turn on like level timers, you can turn on like mini map options, flight path lengths. It's got a ton of cool like little quality of life stuff built in. But that being said, if you like Alex Central and you hate RXP and you want to download Zygor's and you still want to pay me for some reason, you can use code Winky on Zygor's guide.
Yay.
Anyway, here you go.
Where's my fucking...
Oh, more AI bangers.
Yep, it never ends with the AI, dude.
Hold his attention.
Hold his attention.
Oh my.
Okay, now is when we start saying
Wait.
sack the void. Sack the void.
21,
Sack the
why am I
void.
struggling?
Sack the
Oh,
void.
why- where is
Fear.
this
Sack the
fear?
void. Fear. Sack. Plump.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, he did craft his health stroke.
Dude, what is this song? It's about a CPAP machine called CPAPy.
Wait, he's
Hold his
creating
attention.
Healthstone mid-fight then.
Thank you.
Yeah,
He didn't
He
use
used
it
it.
though.
He did. He used
Yeah,
it
he
there.
did. He used
Oh,
it
he did, he
immediately.
did,
But
he
he
did,
did
he
the
did, okay.
fear. He doesn't. He's just eating.
Plump, you gotta fear. Plump, you gotta
Oh.
sack the void. You gotta fear. You gotta do something, Plump.
He's like casting immolate, like one of the longest spells you can cast.
Plump, you
Like,
have
it's-
1 dot on the mob. How did he even lose threat? He has 1 dot on the mob.
I think it was.
Well,
Yeah, because he lost it before the Hellstone was used.
How
I
did
thought
he
maybe it
lose
was
threat
the
here?
snap threat.
Bandage?
It was
The
like the
ban-
last
The
The
hit.
healing
healing?
threat from bandage? There's no way, no, because Voidwalker holds it
No, because he, well,
Look, the Voidwalker gets dodged,
Voidwalker
and the
gets-
last
no,
tick
no,
of
no, no,
curse
no, no, no.
happens.
He didn't lose threat. The Voidwalker got netted, and when the Voidwalker
Yeah.
got netted, Besseleth ran over to him. So he didn't even lose threat. You just gotta fear the spider. You gotta fear the spider. Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
so see how he's netted, and then it's on the Void. But when the Voidwalker gets netted, Besseleth runs to him. So this is one of those things that happens when you have two mobs on the threat table. If you don't play pet classes, sometimes these are things you don't know about.
Like-
Unforge. Wait, if you stand on the Voidwalker, it stays on the netted Voidwalker? I guess because if you're both in melee range, Resto? That might be some interesting tech, actually. If you're both in melee range and one of you gets netted, it stays on the one that it's on. Interesting tech. We're learning.
I mean, he did go ahead and use that freshly crafted Healthstone. Like he did do it really fast. So that was impressive.
Yeah, you just gotta
We
feel,
shout out.
you know?
I like this guy's stream.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah, light skin
He's
Jesus,
good
dude.
too.
I'm down as fuck. We'll give him a shout out after the clip. But yeah, this is light skin Jesus. Really cool guy, by the way. I like his character name, Chess Move. I ran into him. I think Gray's hosted him the other day, and I was
Nice.
watching him play. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. But anyway, BFD, dude. You're right. It is always in this room where things go wrong. I think people just get lazy in this room. They try and skip mobs. Like some of them, they try and swim across. So, like I don't know what, or they skip the ones to the
Yeah.
left here. Like you can't be skipping these mobs.
Well, like they don't pull back further enough, so like like the fleeing mobs will grab more. So much
Yeah.
more wrong.
We go.
And there's the patrol too. So
Dude's gaming on the druid. Yeah, put a 1 in the chat if you remember the Cargo's bro Sheen gun. That was old school, dude. I miss the Cargo's streams, I'm not gonna lie.
that whole
They were
second
vibe
bit.
when they were back, man. But like he's got too much going on IRL, I think.
Yeah. He's too busy freestyle rapping with Bap.
Yeah, it's a full-time gig once a month.
This hallway again, man. It's the lore keepers doing the Gigafy. Like, look how big that motherfucker is. That Reaver's gonna start crushing
Yeah,
people.
bro. No mobs are dying because these guys just don't want to fucking focus target something. Yo, man, what are they
Oh
doing?
no,
And they
the
run.
double pull.
Oh
And the
God,
heals.
bro. What the fuck, man? What is this, man?
I love that he
Bro,
just disengages
what
out
the
cat
fuck,
form
bro?
dip. No, don't stay. Don't
hold
stay.
on, bro.
Don't
He
stay.
had the right idea. He actually would have lived.
Dead.
Yep.
You would've
Cat form. Oh, he should have just left. He should have just left.
He would have lived.
Oh,
The anger, the
dude.
frustrated like slam of the headphones. He's like, I'm over it.
You hear him
You
yelling?
in the back. You hear him in the
yeah.
back. Yeah, here.
Oh, that's great.
Dude.
It's crazy because like he didn't do anything wrong here. Someone else just pulled all the other mobs. And
Well,
as the tank, he did tank things and died because of it.
It's
Mhm.
tough because that hallway, it's like
It's this
I almost
cat.
asked for it, but yeah, the patrols, like you see some even fleeing mid pull like that and
Yeah.
grabbing more. Like
Well, he had if he bashes the runner, that's actually fine.
Yeah,
So
but
you can't say he did
the-
nothing wrong when he's clearly he has options there. Could have
Well,
saved
yeah,
the
he
group.
could
just-
have kited them all back right off the pole so that the pat never walked into the back of the DPS.
Winky's being too nice.
I am being too nice. You're right. You're right. Next
trying to
tune
get into
name
heaven.
chess moved. Oh yikes. He should have just ran, to be honest. Like he had the idea with cat form. Like he should have just left the group.
Yeah, dummy into cat form would have been
Now,
sick.
but this is what Jeffy
The thing is-
was talking about, like where you go down with the ship, right? Like this is the morality of the average hardcore player. This is where the line is drawn in the sand. You know, do you selfishly live here by running, or do you fight it out with the crew in hopes to save someone's life?
It's a very, very easy answer to this.
Run.
Are you in Discord?
Yeah, true.
If you're in Discord, you fight it out and or whatever. You coordinate. If you're not in Discord, you fucking roach and it's over. You GG.
Yeah.
You realize?
Yeah. Actually, 100% agreed.
So that's one of the things that on official, a lot of people like were like the initial push teams, everybody was in Discord, right? But as you like went on later, like as things progressed through hardcore, a lot of people were like, I'm not getting into Discord for that. It's just whatever dungeon. And it's like, no. Like I want to be in Discord always and forever for any group run. Like I don't care. If you don't want to, then I don't want to run with you. Like I'm putting too much time into my character to stay alive and get geared. Like what is it? What harm does that do? You know, like I don't understand some people's mentality on it unless they're trying to grief or just out of laziness. Like it isn't necessary to always talk, but it is necessary to be able to at least listen to comms. That way, if something gets called, you know, like
yeah, I agree entirely, 100%. I also gave Lightskin a shout out, Lightskin Jesus 973. Give him a follow, guys, up at the top of the chat. He's actually live right now. We can go stop in there. Maybe we'll stop in there later after the death clips. But
sure, yeah.
All right, Jeff, this is the one I wanted your opinion on.
Nomer.
We're in Nomer. We're watching. Okay, for those of you that have been watching F's in chat for a long time, you're gonna know exactly where I'm going with this. Juno vanished. This is a Nomer clip. We're watching a rogue player vanishes off of cooldown. What do you think is about to happen? Do you think this rogue vanishes out and saves themselves, or do you think that this rogue stays in and fights it to try and keep everyone alive?
It's like if it's you know, your typical rogue, dude, they're not fighting, they're vanishing, they're out of there. That's my guess without knowing the player.
Juno vanished. Regular pull. Do we pull the bottom? Where do the wheels fall off here? Patrol's coming in.
We got a pat. Yeah.
We're running back.
Somebody's gonna fall down.
Alarmo bot on the bottom.
Oh,
Someone
my
fell
goodness.
down.
Oh my goodness.
And there it is. Boom. People are leaving the group. Pat, me so bad. Behind. Oh god. Insta vanish.
Oh no.
The insta vanish to leave party? Immortal Tate comes in hot. Dude. That happened so fast, you guys.
That was crazy. Like, I feel like more happened than I even know, because, like, why? Yeah, somebody fell, but there was already mobs patrolling around somehow. And it felt like they were hugging the left pretty good. Is there, like, a pet angle we don't see or something? Like, why? Why the ones from below?
If you get too close to the edge, it'll pull.
Are they that close, though?
Yes.
Somebody does. You can see it in just a second.
Yeah, let's see if we can pause it. So Pet runs this way.
Yep.
Or the old Randu bear. What? Jumps down.
Oh
He
my
jumps
goodness.
down.
Because they pulled from behind. So I think the
Because
bear
that
maybe
was already
did it on
happening long
purpose.
before. Yeah, that was so, like, behind. Something had
think-
to instigate that while they were farther
Yeah,
left.
look. So right here, this guy won't hit max level right here, his name. He says behind, all caps. So I think the bear notices that there's a giant group of enemies coming from behind. So he jumps down. Watch this.
He's
Look
gonna
at this.
like.
Look at this. He jumps down, insta leaves party as he jumps down. So he's saying fuck the group. The second these pats pull from behind,
Yeah.
watch. Look how fast his reaction is. Gets to the ledge, drops, leaves group.
Yeah. And then
Shit
he,
hits the
Oh,
fan.
man.
People are getting clapped out. Another guy jumps down, leaves group. Rogue's gonna vanish out. How did they pull from behind?
That was
and
a
then Hunter
yes,
dies.
Yeah. That's wild. Like, there's something that happens sooner. Now, you see those landmines that are close to the edge? I wonder if they had something to do with
Well,
pulling
look,
that initial huge
We
pack.
can see behind right now. We have a backwards POV right at the beginning. There's
Yeah.
nothing back here. There's no bombs, there's nothing, and then there's just one of the gnomes is netted. Still nothing back here.
Because you'd think something, it already has to be on the way. But I
what
guess the
was
question
it?
is why? Yeah, exactly. Something happened before that we didn't see, maybe. Because like
yeah,
as we
maybe
see
they
them
pulled
running
and
away,
they're like running, like maybe they're like running from across the dungeon. Maybe they pulled the bottom at the beginning of this entrance and they ran all the way around and like came up behind them or something. Where's the hunter pet? The pet is already heading to the back door. Oh, but wait. Where is the hunter pet? I
it
see
could be
the
dead down
imp.
there at this point.
I don't see the hunter pet.
And Rogue is out of combat note for now. Not that that matters, but like,
Dude,
so
the
they're not
hunter
all in
pet.
combat.
The hunter pet had to have pulled something.
Somehow.
Is there
Whether
a
it's
hunter
fighting
pet
a mob
later in the
down there.
clip? Like, does when they get to the part where they say behind, is the hunter
'Cause
pet?
he could have like alt tabbed and then had aggro and sent his pet in to attack, thinking it was one of the mobs up top. And like if
Oh
that's the
my
only thing.
god, bro!
There's a lot of mobs.
Because that's like so many. Like where like that almost seems impossible.
Like a Llama bot maybe if way back there, but I don't know.
No,
It's-
this
it's like
has to be a hunter pet pull for sure.
Yeah.
Look, is he hearthing it right now?
Yeah.
He's just straight hearthing out, dude. Oh man, they're both hearthing right here.
It's super doomed.
There's still no hunter pet.
The fact that they didn't jump up on the ledge to like
To reset, yeah. To make this a teachable moment, to how do you keep them alive here?
You
Everybody-
jump up on the ledge and you hearth out. Right
Yeah.
here.
Well, you don't
So
even have to
where
heart.
it
They
dips
just
down,
reset.
you just have to you just have to wait for them to reset.
You
but
can't
that is
jump normally though. You have to jump at where it starts to
Straight.
ledge downwards. You strafe jump
Yeah.
up to here. Wait a minute though. Hold on. What's this guy's name? One of the hearthers. There's Vert hearthing and someone else hearthing. No. This oh man guy. Who's that? I want to know who this is.
Tenderloin.
That's Tenderloin? Yeah, it is. Okay, so then won't hit max level must be the druid down there at the bottom? No, that's Randrew. Where's won't hit max level? 'Cause that's
did
the
he
hunter.
die right off the rip or no or
Well, no, that's
did
the.
they have
Oh,
Fane
he's
at
right
this
here.
level?
He's right
Okay,
here.
no, they all went to the hunter, I think. Yeah, yes, that's a pet
Yeah.
angle for sure.
No, but we heard him
Yeah.
whistle for the pet. Listen.
Right, because he probably accidentally sent his pet down on an alt tab to go
Oh,
down
God.
there.
Oh god.
And it taunted or whatever, and then it brought them all back up through the.
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
Because
That's
Yeah.
a rough
notice
one.
too, when he whistled, it didn't come out, so it was already dead.
Yeah.
Oh, also, can I go ahead and shill for a second
Oh,
for
of course.
the
Yeah,
giveaway?
yeah. Please do. Please do.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
forgot about that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Actually, so for those of you who don't know, there is a bakery out of New York City, local guy named Sexy Batch Bakery, and he is actually giving away a box of free cookies to somebody in this stream watching us in chat tonight, and then another one in mine. The only thing is you have to be within the contiguous 48 states of like the United States, so that it's up for anybody. The only thing is you will have to be comfortable giving either myself or Winky your shipping information, name, and all of that. So,
Yes.
Winky, if you want to go ahead and like,
so here's the
do
Sexy
that.
Batch website, guys. Sexy Batch. I've had my fair share of Sexy Batch cookies in real life. These cookies are so insanely tasty. They're, handcrafted by someone in the hardcore community. Google reviews, like this is like a legitimately amazing.
They're delicious
um,
and they're actually really big. Like quality,
Yes.
like the size of the cookie is big, and he uses a lot of like organic or like ingredients, not exclusively, but they will be spooktacular themed for Halloween. So
Yes.
whoever wins will get one box of absolutely delicious, fun,
Yeah.
festive
I think they come in a
delicious,
box
you know,
of 12,
yummy.
so you get a dozen dozen
Yeah,
cookies.
They're so good, and he is
So-
the official hardcore. Like he's an official sponsor for hardcore, Mr. Sexy Batch himself. And of course, if you don't win and you'd like to go ahead and still get a box and get a half a dozen for free, you can use code DENA.
Yes, use code DENA anyway, just because you can. Here, I'll link the website in the chat. Also, if you guys want to win this right now, just type the word "sexy" all caps, and we'll do the giveaway right now.
Yeah, and you have to be located in the United States, in the contiguous United States. So sorry, Hawaii and Alaska, but not this time around.
Yep. So
But
right
good luck,
now, guys,
guys.
all caps, get the word "sexy" in the chat. These cookies are actually really good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Swapper, thank you so much for the raid. Swapper, quick, we're doing a giveaway. Type the word all caps "sexy" in the chat to win yourself some Sexy Batch cookies. We're giving them
We're
away.
bringing Sexy Batch.
Denna, do you want to do me a favor and grab the info from whoever wins?
Absolutely, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
not a
It's-
problem at all.
I'm really bad at giveaways, and my ADHD, like I straight up forget all the time. So I think you'll be better. Plus, you're the affiliate as well. So
I took my ADHD medication today, so I'm on top of it.
I'm unmedicated as hell. So all caps, guys. Sexy in the chat. We'll
luck,
probably go.
guys.
Let's do another. What you gonna do? Another like 30 seconds? Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll get some
or-
entries in here.
Yeah, go ahead, get those
So
cookies.
far,
Win them.
we have 21 eligible people in the chat. C-Dank, this works for your chat too. If anyone wants to type "sexy" in my chat over here, they can win as well. I
Yep.
know that you're still live.
Yeah, they actually do it a couple more minutes. Why not? Give everybody keep it
just hang
up.
out.
Maybe watch
We'll-
another death clip or something while we do it.
No, let's just
Or
get it
no?
done and over with.
Alrighty.
'Cause we'll
It almost
forget.
sounds like you could be eating a cookie. Are you eating a Sexy Batch cookie?
I
as we
fucking
speak?
wish, dude. I used to
I-
eat his cookies all the time. My favorite
What's your
one,
favorite one?
the Snickerdoodle.
Okay, I'm a big fan of the orange dark chocolate chunk or the
Ooh.
or the Nutella chocolate chip. Those are yummy,
I've
yummy,
had the
yummy.
Nutella chocolate chip one. This one looks interesting. It's got like Ruffles chips in there.
I've had that one, and it's not that I don't like it. I'm just such a like extra sweets person. Like I love like sweet, and that's
Yeah,
like
this
the
one's like
Nutella
the sweet,
chocolate.
sweet and salty.
Yeah.
I like this one
Still
too. The
very good.
espresso macaroon.
Oh, I
those are
haven't
good.
had that one. Yeah. You love the playground, Dan? Yeah, they're so good.
I want a
They're so
mug.
good. The
We need to
mugs
tell
are really
him-
good quality. They
Yeah,
are
we need
nice.
to tell him I want a
they're,
mug.
They're kind of they're smaller, but they're handcrafted. Like they were hand I don't
Alright.
know what that's called.
Let's roll it. We're gonna roll it in 10. Make sure you guys all caps "sexy" in the chat if you want an entry to win. 10,
Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're rolling it. Wait, Jeff, give us the aroo.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah. Boom.
Yes.
Jeffy won. No way.
Wait, dude.
Jeff.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's
dude.
cheating. That's cheating. No,
That's
Jeffy can't be winning.
huge.
I mean, that's
That's
kind of fucked
huge.
up.
That's rigged.
That-
That's rigged.
That's fucked up. I feel like someone else should win.
Do you want to give it away to someone else, Jeff?
Yeah.
That's so funny that you won, though.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
What can I say? Streamer RNG, you know?
Yeah, true. Okay, wait. Figs. Oh, figs. Okay, we know
Yo!
Figs. We know Figs.
All right, figs.
Figs. Message Denakina. Here, I'll at both of you so that you guys can find each other. Thanks, Jeff. Jeff, if you want some cookies, I'll buy you a batch of cookies from Sexy Batch if you're interested.
Oh my god.
If you've never had them, you need to try them.
Or you can go ahead and try and win some in my channel
Okay, cool.
later.
So Figs is in the chat. They typed. We're all good. Yo,
Perfect.
congratulations to Figs. Thank you again to Sexy Batch, guys. Again, I'm gonna link the website. Make sure you guys just go give it a check out. Sexy Batch has been around in hardcore scene for years now. Always supporting the local hardcore players and sending out little care packages to the streamers. Being real cool. So, congrats, Figs. You get to pick your little thing of cookies. And if anyone wants to buy any cookies, use code DENA. Is it Denna or is it Denakina
It's
for the code? Code Denna?
It's Denna.
Perfect.
Yeah, Denna or Denakina, it doesn't matter.
Sweet. Yo, Lucky, I want some of those cookies. All right. Zippo, level 41. We're gaming. We got a nice RXP guide, Code Winky. And C-Dank, are you alive?
Wait, is that Twitch Ambassador Zippo?
That's Twitch, dude.
Oh my
That
God.
is Twitch Ambassador Zippo.
Okay.
Zippo.
Not actually though, is it?
No.
Jeez, that was a pull.
Zipquo.
Zippo.
Zipquo. Look at this guy.
This is doable.
Nox. Is this doable? That's a big pull.
Yeah, they have to like put a mark on something.
Yeah, we need some marks or something.
You need some target dummies.
Some AoE?
We got some CC we can put out there. You get a little vanish, get a vanish cheap
Bro,
shot.
look
you know?
at the health on this entire group. It's just going down steadily amongst everyone.
It's just the warrior isn't holding through anything because they're hitting everything. But there's still, I think they still have it.
You think they have it?
They can, yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't look unmanageable. Oh, but wait. To Motley. Dude, he died way back there. What the hell?
Yeah, this warrior wasn't doing his job.
Okay. Jeff, is this an ethical vanish?
Oh man, he
'Cause
vanished.
he came back in.
Dude, it's probably some shit I would do, and that's why I'm not a good rogue.
Dude, I don't think I would have came back in. I'm not gonna lie.
He waited way too long to make that decision. Like
They are not-
by the time he vanished, it was pretty over.
They're not in comms, right? But the target dummy
Yeah.
comes out. That target dummy was not a good play, by the way.
Way too late, if anything.
It
It
could
was-
have happened like 5 minutes ago, yeah.
Yeah, and not only that, but he placed that target dummy like pretty far from the mobs.
Oh, look at him. He's trying to get that hearth off.
Oh my gosh.
That's
he
gonna
did
take a
it.
kill him.
Oh my.
Bro.
Oh!
He
He's still
made
dead.
it
I swear
out.
he's still dead.
Nope, he didn't die.
95.
Doesn't that dot tick for a lot?
Well, he's got poison on him, right? Is that a poison?
No, I
that's
think
the
this
dot that
just-
killed me.
This one?
Yeah,
What does it do?
my RFD. I think it do. There was multiple dots, but I think that's the one that deals damage like every 10 seconds. But you might
Oh
have looked at.
no,
But hopefully, but he's not in combat, so he should be able to eat something. if
Dana, we have a
if he
problem.
knows. I know. I was letting you finish the death clip. Yes,
Okay.
we will need to have. Yeah.
All right, new giveaway. Sorry guys, we're gonna re-roll.
Sorry.
It. We're re-rolling it. It's still the same
Reroll.
users, by the way. Here's your verified users. Boom.
Yep.
Sergeant Pepper TV. Everyone
Oh,
loves Sergeant Pepper.
he wins everything.
Dude,
Let's go, Sergeant
get
Pepper.
out of here, Greg.
Let's go, Sergeant Pepper.
Woo,
This dude's addicted to
woo.
winning.
All right, Pepper.
All he
talk
does
to
is
Dana.
win, no matter what.
I'm sorry,
he was in
Figs.
my. He was the mage that died to the UC elevator during the hardcore All Stars run
Yeah.
and made us go from a 4-man team down to a 3-man.
Perfect.
Team.
Well, you know exactly how to get in touch with Sergeant Pepper then. Yo, congrats, Mr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Monsieur Pepper. Hell yeah, that's what he said. Let's go, dude. Yo, congrats.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still died here, C-Dank. I don't think he died. I would be
Yeah,
slamming that health pot though. It's interesting he didn't use health pot or evasion during any of that.
Well, it's interesting, but like you have to remember, like it was there was a really good quote. I think Gray said it was like don't like in a time of peace question a decision made in haste.
Graves
Because,
said that? There's no way
that
that was a quote from Graves. That's too good of a quote.
it might have been Karen. I can't remember. It was one of these guys.
Yeah, because Graves is not that smart.
Actually, it was Karen.
Graves literally says stuff like, the smarter you are, the more you realize that you don't know anything.
But
that's what Graves says.
That's literally fucking Shakespeare. You realize that he's like directly quoting Shakespeare, right?
I think that was Einstein, not Shakespeare.
No, it was the fool thinketh himself a wise man, the wise man doth think himself a fool. Like he's actually fucking spitting, and you're making fun of him.
No, we had this conversation 2 days ago, C-Dank, and it was mind-numbingly bad. I promise you, we're all dumb.
I think that you're just too dumb to understand his philosophy.
Oh, probably actually, you're not wrong.
He might be thinking on
Bro,
several
we
levels,
all
like
play
too high.
classic WoW. Way too much. There's like none of us are smart.
Yeah.
Look at this. I don't know what that dot does. I've never had that dot before.
He's so lucky to be alive there. It feels like they were like winding up a melee. Like mob got to him even. I was like ready to hit him.
Do you even join a group with a guy named Jizzstain?
No,
Never.
probably not.
Like
Probably
I don't
not.
think I do. Like if somebody's looking for a group and their name is I just don't join that party.
So
Yeah.
some of my friends had said to me, and you guys have to let me know if this is true. Are you less likely to join a group than if, let's say, the name is like Jeffrey the Third or the Fourth? Like,
oh no,
same philosophy.
yeah, yeah. It's like if you're like Winky number 18, you know? Like, yeah. Hey, you guys want a group with Winky 18? That sounds great. Maybe no, maybe don't, maybe not.
There was a guy in Road to Rag who was up to like 24. His name was like Win 24 or something.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember
the
that
guy. Yeah, I think he got to like 27 and just like gave up. He never made it past 20. I tried to coach him and he was uncoachable. Didn't want to listen.
Yeah, Jay, as soon as you start getting into Roman numerals, you know you've gone too far with how many characters you read. Like, yeah, J Tulo XXIV. You know, I've had too many deaths in this game. I guess they must have a lot of experience. That's true. That's true. All right, we're in BRD. And I can't lie to you, I get terrified when I see the Grim Guzzler.
The dwarf laugh, bro.
Like this spot is one of the most sus spots, in my opinion, in hardcore in general. You're one accidental interaction click from pulling, you know, everything in the room.
You have to have a mage here for one reason only, to have the backup portal ready to click.
So this is going to be an interesting clip, you guys. We're watching it from the POV of Utina, which is our warlock, running the Purg. Wait, this guy's name is Purg Severus. How did his incubus get the dopest Harry Potter name I've ever seen?
That is actually sick.
It's funny.
Purge
That's right where my
Severus?
mind went to, is like what their pet was. Even I don't know if it's relevant or not. That's right where my head went to.
Withered Touch, that spell, by the way, does 2 shadow damage every 10 seconds. C-Dank.
Gotcha.
So it's only 2 damage. I think he lived through that. All right. Purge Severus. What a great name. So we're pulling the patrons here. I don't know why. I don't think you technically even have to pull the patrons ever.
This looks so much worse than it actually is.
Yeah, they're non-elites, right? There's only a few of these that are actually elite, right?
You got to focus that healer though, or the Shadow Bolter, I feel, right?
And then boom. Here comes the Destroyer. So you banish him. Good banish.
Oh my gosh. This is where it's bad with all the elites in back though.
It just like this is still doable. Everyone's got to focus the heck up.
Druid just almost got like one tapped. Healer's getting low.
I'd be so scared.
Druid's getting owned.
Oh.
This warlock needs to be hellfiring, dude. Like this is
for real.
a hellfire moment.
Actually, I think this is a hellfire moment. Like unironically.
Yeah.
It's so scary though, man.
They're
doing it. It's still possible.
Okay, Warrior's low.
Oh, that was a nice rebanish.
Yep, Warrior. Okay, Warrior petried and dropped group, by the way. Absolute roach. Terrible player behavior. The fact that this Warrior got low, insta petries drops group. Roach behavior, in my opinion. Just calling it. Literally left everyone here to die. The Druid says stay. Look at the Druid's health. The Druid is saying, guys,
like we could
stay.
do it.
We can do this. Look at my health.
This,
Healer's
guys.
as hell. Druid pots a pot, I'm assuming is what it was. Druid's dead.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
The other guy.
I'm not seeing a lot of dummies here, guys. I don't know where they're at. Where did we see any dummies?
That's the Druid, the Cat of Death.
It always blows my mind how many of these things are totally resolved just with one target dummy. Just one masterwork target dummy comes down. oh, suddenly there's time to breathe.
Yeah,
the healer
true.
can heal. You know, like
They're
you have 5
still
extra
in
seconds.
group. He's like,
Can
why
I just
didn't
say,
they like?
I hate the fact that this warlock is not even level 60 and has a Petri on their hip right now.
Mm,
You smart.
Yeah.
I hate Petries so much.
yeah, but they really do
Look, they work.
help.
But this
They
that
help
warrior,
so
like that warrior dropped group way too soon in my opinion. Like they could have done that. They could have pulled this off, but that Petri was like the second the warrior got low, it was just okay, Petri out later. Look at that, boom.
I mean, you alternatively you could say it's a well-timed Petri because I can't see from his POV like what was happening.
Yeah, like if he was actually about to die, maybe, I guess. Like if he's
I can almost
face
guarantee you,
tanking,
everyone
like,
here could be doing like 5 things differently for like throughput. Like this warlock could have interrupted a cast with death coil. You know, like for example, like there's probably a million things they could have done better.
yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Did they just Swifty? Yike-a-roni, pepperoni. He was about to die. Okay, chat. Listen, we need your help. Chat, we need your help.
Man.
Was the warrior in the right to Petri? 1s if the Petri was good, 2s if the Petri was bad. We need the chat to help. 1s if good, 2s if bad.
So here's why I want to say 1.
That's a lot of
personally.
1s.
I felt the way they were all playing, they were all dead if they continue. Like there was things we could have done preemptively, like the target dummies, the interrupts, the focusing targets with skulls and axes. But where that group stood, that healer had negative mana. That what's gonna heal that warrior to full? I guess would be my question. Like I'm all about writing it out, but that looks kind of grim.
The only thing I think of is like a real hero warrior, like myself, would have thrown a shield, his shield wall, AoE taunt everything, and like temporarily bought like 5-10 seconds of extra space to you know.
And would have dropped a target dummy too.
And what if one target dummy saves that whole group? It's wild to me. You have Petries but no target dummy. It's so backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like the hardest thing to watch is when you know that there were ways to go about it, Also, that's not his name, the swapper.
Yeah, I already canceled it. I accidentally fast fingered 3 Ps instead of 2. I'm on cooldown. I'm gonna give Swapper another shout out after the cooldown. Okay, this is an interesting clip. By the way, I hate Petries, but if you guys put a 1 in the chat and you think the Petri there was a good play, that's okay. I'm not judging you.
You're lying. You're judging
I'm just
all
number
of us.
2. No, I'm not judging anyone. Everyone has a different moral code, Everyone has if they would help the group versus if they would ditch the group. And in most cases, I am a ditch the group kind of person. If I'm playing rogue, I vanish first. Spoken by someone who doesn't do endgame hardcore. Kai, calm it down. I've done it. Okay, you know what?
Anymore.
You know what? I'll say it. I've done enough hardcore endgame to know I don't like endgame hardcore. Not because of who not because of the game, but because of who endgame hardcore entails playing with.
Toxic.
No, that's the problem. Is that there's hella toxic people at endgame hardcore. I think if I found the right group of friends to play with, it would be fun. Like I loved playing with Frontier, but then Ompi quit, and then it wasn't fun anymore.
I those were the good old days.
I'm not saying everyone that plays endgame is bad. Like I love the Dirty Randys of the world. I liked
Where
playing
is
with
that man?
I liked playing with Calamity. I liked playing with L&D Gen. I liked playing with a bunch of people. There's just some people like really ruined hardcore endgame for me, I think. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's a good opportunity to call them out, buddy.
Okay,
Yeah.
there was one person there was one person that Ompy was raid leading for us, and they wanted the raid spot so bad that they started just blatantly shit talking me in Ompy's DMs to try and get my raid spot. And then Ompy,
that's-
and this was someone that was supposed to be my friend. And then Ompy screenshotted it and sent it to me and said, "This person's not your friend."
Oh shit.
That's
Um,
an F in the chat for real.
Well, that's
So-
some fucking some good friend behavior from Ompy to do that though.
No, that was good friend behavior from Ompy, but like that's the type of shit that I'm talking about when I said the people ruined the endgame hardcore for
I
me.
feel like I know who it is. You don't have to tell me.
No, you don't know who it is.
I don't know who it is.
think-
Okay.
No,
okay.
I don't think you do. This wasn't during official hardcore launch. This was during Road to Rag even. Like this was back in the day.
Oh dang.
Yeah, like
Well, I was
when,
around then, but yeah.
when it was even tighter knit of a community, like when we were all cool with each other. Nice anecdotal evidence. Okay, Kai, you're just getting banned later. All right, here we go. This is crazy. Okay, we're gonna watch Fanay the Mage.
He's a person. No tab targeting. All melee is gonna turn onto the totem, kill the totem immediately, and then back on the boss. We are probably gonna have to kill shades, so we'll have shade duty called out. If your name is called, you'll switch off to the boss and kill the shades going towards the healers.
Wait, who died?
What just happened?
Drop a fucking dummy or something.
That was seating, by the way, in the chat. That was seating. Drop a fucking dummy or something.
MC's a person.
Well, what
no
happens here
tab
is there's like 15 different mobs, and people want to AOE and like not give the tanks time to get through and everything. So that'll happen, yeah.
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 And if you're gonna AOE, then you can't do like point blank AOE. It has to be from far away.
Yeah, I mean, this is just mage brain, right? Like you just
There's
turn on the mage
never-
brain. This is a Jeffy moment at peak.
There's never
right?
been a warlock that's hellfired themselves in a
Mm.
situation like this and died, right?
Listen,
Never.
listen. Yeah, no, never. I've never seen a warlock die here ever. Not
Never.
once. No.
No tab targeting. All melee is gonna turn onto the.
You know what I like about this person, Deniseth? They've got the Kirito like from Sword Art Online action going on, and it's so funny that they're raid leading too, because it's like, I don't know if anyone watched Sword Art, but like this character is like the Giga Chad of all online MMOs that are hardcore. So it's cool that they like brand it around that. That's pretty cool.
So the totem, kill the totem immediately, and then back on the boss.
But look how fast the mage goes in. Like they're not even all the way to this this warrior. Mage is already full on flame strike, arcane explosion. There's the cock. The cock comes out, and then they're all on him. You know, you got bubbled here though.
Yeah, not fast enough.
Kill the shades going towards the healers.
And he's just already dead.
What just happened?
Drop a fucking dummy or something.
I wanted. Who was it that said? I'm so curious if it was like the mage that said drop a dummy or someone else.
No, there's no way the mage said that. Do they have like like Discord
So
com things?
then
on?
the person who's frustrated is someone who's like, this is making us look bad because you're an idiot. Like,
Yeah, that's a C-Dank take right there. Is like the drop
Yeah.
a fucking dummy. Like that's what C-Dank would die. When someone dies in your group and the reaction is to get mad about it, that's the C-Dank take. 100%. Like I'm sitting here like, dude, no, Frey, no. And then it's like,
You fucking idiot.
Yeah, you fucking dumbass. You're making our raid team look bad. No, you know what that is? That's not the C-Dank. That's the Sardako.
So
Sardako would
Sardako's
get mad.
he never gets mad at people who. I feel like he keeps his cool. If he talks trash, he does
true.
it like while his mic's muted to his stream.
True.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna unban Kai just because I want to see if they type anything else because they were fun.
He's gone. Peace out. Girl
Thank
Scout.
God. If so, cool. If not, that's fun. Let's do an actual shout out for Swapper with 2 P's because Swapper's a Giga Chad. We
Probably
have
on
one
that
more
road
clip, you
to-
guys. One more clip. I did keep all the clips to like things that happened this week, except for Jeff's Druid clip. Last clip of the evening. 4 Horsemen, Home Depot. Light of a Loon, Hearth Roach. Drex got DDoSed. 31 people died.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Dude. Okay, look.
Match.
Let's just watch this clip real quick. We're gonna watch from the poll.
Items you need, your jujus, your Rumsy Rums, your.
So this is the guild
actually,
Home
do
Depot.
Do your weapons as well if you popped them when I said to pop them. Let's go.
Yeah, mine had 2 minutes.
Yeah. Mograin's gonna fuck a little bit. Just pay attention to me as you transition, and yeah, we'll go from there. So Thane dies first, Mograin, Blamo, and then Zealot. Everybody on me, please. This is it. Melee, I'll call your sappers, and we'll go from there. Mages, you can sapper as well on Thane. Probably do a cross point so we get it. And yeah, let's go. I'm opening with Mighty Rage, by the way. Shitty threat.
Do not AoE.
Dude, Four Horsemen has to be the scariest fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, any hardcore elite people in the chat? Have you done Have you done Four Horsemen in hardcore before? Is it the most terrifying fight in the game, or what?
Should Thane be in the corner?
Should Thane be further back?
Drex DC.
Dude, this fight is
Okay, there it is.
scary. I'm not
Drex-
hardcore.
Yeah, he DC'd.
Drex DC's here.
Grab it.
One for all, pick it up, dude, and drag it back.
Drex is their tank.
Drag it back.
He
Melee,
DC's.
stay stacked
Switch.
as you move back.
We should probably switch groups.
Who's making calls, please?
Okay, rotate.
Group one, rotate.
Oh
We can't
man,
petri out,
dude.
dude. No, there's no
Group
petri
one
out.
rotate. Is
Follow
group
Jim.
one rotated?
I have 4 stacks.
Okay,
is
group
Zealot.
Group two rotate.
Melee got a safe zone.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck
So
we're
the
doing,
problem
guys.
here, it seems like nobody took over the mantle of shot calling once Drex DC'd.
Oh, that's because Drex specifically told everybody, "Hey, like, don't worry about anything. I'll make all the calls." And then he plug points. He this is all set up, dude.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that after C-Dank.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk. I want to get the C-Dank take afterwards.
That's 7, I can't live through. One for all's got it. I'm going.
Oh my god, finally same layer.
Please. EP goes up, please.
Egos is dead.
Math is taunting X.
My god, you gotta be fucking
I'm
kidding me,
coming to
dude.
Zeliak. I'm coming to Zeliak. Burr, stay alive. I'm coming. I'm coming.
My net's down. I have nothing.
Burr, I'm coming in. I'm
What do
coming
we
in.
do, man? People are dying. Math down.
Go, Burr. Go, go.
Are we out of here? Or what do we...
Take Mograin back to the wall. Take Mograin back to the wall.
Take Mograin back to the wall, somebody.
Someone take him back to the wall.
Oh my
I can't
god.
survive the next.
Neither can I, dude.
So Mograin just
Dude, is
chilling
this
in the
light
safe
over?
zone is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like access going out.
Giga chilling in the safe zone. So they petri out.
I'm dead.
Now watch this.
Sick.
Watch
We just lost
watch
our
the
entire
level
raid
60
because I
deaths.
DC'd.
deaths.
Wow. What a time.
And Drex just happens to show up right after everybody leaves. Here's all the
How
60
many people
deaths.
died?
Everybody.
Everyone.
I'm out.
31 people died. C-Dank?
Including his character, right?
No, he didn't
No,
die.
he didn't
Oh, yeah,
die.
actually, he did.
Oh,
he
did
did
he?
die. Yeah, he did die.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. C-Dank, I'll let you turn on the Illuminati hat and have the discussion if you want to.
There was no Illuminati hat. Not Illuminati hat. He's the dude's friends with Tiny Violin. He's a fucking scumbag. I'm not surprised at all that he would do this to his raid.
So
for-
you
for
think it
laughs.
was entirely planned? 31 characters dead on Four Horsemen. You
Yes.
think it was 100%
100%.
planned?
That is not even a question. Yes, I would. You should not raid with this guy. 100%. Yeah.
So I have raiding experience with Drex from the Frontier days after Ompi quit.
Mhm.
I don't think I ever got like crazy scumbag behavior, but I did get like very stern, like angry Drex happening toward me before. How old is that clip? I think it was about a month old, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about a month old. But yeah, so that's the rumor. The rumor is, was it an inside job or was it not an inside job? We know what C-Dank thinks. I
Mhm.
personally, I think even if it was a Drex inside job, even if he did Alt F4 and pretend to DC, if someone else stepped up and shot called that, they could have done it no problem. They just needed like one person to like.
Well, I'm pretty sure. My insider understanding was that he instructed them that like, hey, I'll be doing all the shot calls. I know. Don't worry about anything. I got it.
Yeah, but
And
like,
then,
if the person that says that DCs, I still think someone should like step up, right?
Well, usually somebody would. I mean,
Well,
so I
it's
actually
extremely.
raided with Drex after Frontier, after Ompi like left Frontier, and then it like disbanded, and he usually did have kind of a couple people that would take over, you know, or like were his like right hand men, right? And he did trust them, but we weren't at that point. And yeah, like at Four Horsemen, that one, I don't even know that a lot of people would even know how to make those calls, to be
That's
honest.
what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
it's complicated. It's a complicated fight.
Yeah,
Four Horsemen's the
there's
most.
a lot going on.
It's probably the most complicated fight in Classic WoW. Four Horsemen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a sharp learning curve on the first, like on the relaunch, like on Classic,
Mhm.
like launch at 2019. I was actually in a guild that we were first Horde guild on Whitemane to go ahead and clear it through, and that took a lot of planning, a lot of wiping.
Dude, we're so boomed out, Dana. We are
And that
so
was-
boomed out. You know how easy
Dude.
that fight is for a retail player?
But I
Like-
know, but like, but I never played retail like that, you know, like,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
for me, like, yeah, that was tough. Like it was, and we practiced too. We practiced outside of the room. We practiced in Orgrimmar. We practiced, like, we were practicing and like going over. It was a mess. And that was, yeah, back in 2019, or I think, what was it? Ended up being like 2020, 2021. So yeah, but it was a really, really, really insane, like insanely difficult thing to coordinate on regular. So hardcore, I would imagine nobody would even feel comfortable taking the reins on that other than him, you know? I don't know. I don't.
Jeffy, what do you think? Do you think it was a outsider looking in? Do you think that like does anything strike you as odd about that? You think that was like a tiny
feel like-
violin 2.0?
Without knowing the person's character, it's hard to say. It's like if they were friends with Tiny Violin, it's totally possible.
Did you hear like his like inflection in his voice like after he comes back? Oh, jeez.
Oh,
man,
geez.
what a time.
Oh, man. Oh, shucks. You know,
I
I
didn't-
killed
I
everybody.
didn't-
Oh,
It's just
no.
like the like porn level acting, dude. This is terrible.
Did you
I
say
didn't
porn
hear
level
that.
acting?
Yeah.
I didn't pay that close of attention. I'll have to see that. Maybe you should link that clip so we can
That's so
all go
funny.
ahead.
It didn't seem sincere. I'll say that, but there also might have been chaos because he was letting that transpire, but it didn't seem.
No,
sincere.
dude. Somebody like you be freaking the fuck out. What the fuck? What's
Yeah.
going on? What's that? Guys, am I here? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Testing. You know, like you be doing something. You know, like I don't know.
Well, because he was obviously on his phone, like on Discord, because like that's how he would like communicate with us when we were like getting ready, and he'd be walking his dogs or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, like, I mean, I'm just saying based off of what I know, my experience, like that is possible. And he probably didn't think. He probably assumed somebody took over the calls.
No.
So,
No.
okay,
you don't think so?
here's what I need to do. C-Dink, here's what I need to do. I need to get Drex and Tiny Violin on F's in chat.
You can get me in there too.
With you,
Oh,
with you.
wait,
and then I'll
me,
step away. I'll step
I need
away
in on this.
and I'll just like let you guys talk.
Sure.
And I'll just moderate it. I'll
Oh.
just keep all the bad words out and I'll moderate
So
it.
Tiny, what did you mean by those darn blue hairs got you DC'd
Oh,
right after?
Okay, all right, okay.
Maybe not.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah.
not.
Yeah, maybe I
Maybe
shouldn't.
that's an
Maybe I
offline
shouldn't.
event.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't
that's
do
an
that.
offline.
Yeah, maybe we'll record it and post it on YouTube so I can edit and post. You know, like, maybe that's the play.
He was in his chat like 2 seconds later.
I can coordinate as a friend of Tiny Violin. I could probably coordinate that.
Oh God. Oh man, that would be insane. Oh jeez. And yeah, we'll do it on Kick. Yeah, we'll do it. You know, I do have a Kick account over on kick.com or whatever their website is.
I got my name as soon as that
See,
platform,
did you get partnered?
platform comes out.
Did you get
Huh?
you got partnered over there, right?
On Kick?
Yeah, you can email them if you're a Twitch partner, and they'll partner you on Kick, so that you have your name and no one can ever take it from you.
Oh yeah, I already have my name, but I mean.
Well, no, but someone can take it if you're inactive on it. But if you get it partnered, then it's locked into you.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So
I'll
if
do that
you
later.
email them and just say, hey, I need partner over here, they'll do it.
I'm pretty sure they could retroactively do that too, right?
100%. Yeah, that's what they did for
Yeah.
me anyway. I was like, yeah. Just so
I mean,
no one can
I-
pretend to be you on another platform. You know what I mean? Like,
I can't imagine Kick ever I can't even imagine Twitch doing well. Like Kick doing better than Twitch. I don't know.
Look, man, Kick that's a wild west. I was gonna do IRL streams on Kick for a while, but then I realized Kick is not the platform you want to be associated with doing IRL streams on.
Ooh,
Dude, the Vitaly streams are so fucking goated though. Have you seen those?
Before we get off topic,
Okay.
let's end F's in chat.
All right.
Jeffy, do you have any last comments and concerns, and then where can people find you?
No, thanks for having me though. I think that was a good way to do it. That clips, like, start with just chatting and then go into those for the meat and potatoes of the broadcast. That was really fun. I appreciate you guys having me.
Would you come on again in the future if you wanted to?
I would 100%. And I'll probably, I'll have some more to give you by then too, because I'll be playing more hardcore.
Hell yeah. And where can people find you on the internet?
Twitch.tv/OG_Jeffrey.
Sweet. Perfect. Yeah, make sure you guys go follow Jeffrey. Follow everybody. If you don't already follow everybody on the screen here, make sure you guys go give them a follow. It's free. You just press a little button and it helps out the creator a lot. Speaking of the creator, Denakina, last closing thoughts?
This was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Been waiting and happy to be on, and also happy to have us back. So thank you very much for hosting. And yes, you can find me on Twitch, on X/Twitter, Instagram, whatever the other one is, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. I'm all over the place under Denakina. So
sure.
Yep.
So make sure everybody goes follows Denakina. Also, huge shout outs to Sexy Batch for sponsoring that giveaway, and use code DENA on sexybatch.com if you want to buy some cookies. They're super good. CDank, closing thoughts?
Never take the death clips off. This is way better vibes.
Thanks, dude.
Don't listen to a couple of comments on the internet about like, oh, I can't see it if I listen to it on Spotify. Like, come on, man.
Okay.
Stick to your guns, man. This is way better.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate so what I like about CDank is that CDank you have this like way of giving constructive criticism in a way that doesn't come off as an assault on somebody. So like when you called me the other day and you're like, yo, we need to talk about death clips on F's in chat. I've had people make constructive criticism of things, like leave comments, things like that. And it's like, I get like really like they're reaming me. Like this guy's, like you need to do this. And it's like, it's less constructive feedback and more it's just being a dick. But CDank is like, hey, here's this really good use case scenario for why I think you should do it this way. And it's super helpful. So if anyone has constructive feedback, or if you just want to call me an asshole, comment in the comments below. CDank, you can be found twitch.tv/CDank.
Yes, also fansly.com/CDank, onlyfans.com/CDank, and pornhub.com/CDank.
If you want to see CDank see Snake, make sure you go ahead and follow him on the OnlyFans. Can confirm it's tiny. And we're moving on. Thanks guys for being part of the show. Everyone in chat, I really appreciate all of you. CDank,
thank you,
you're
chat.
live right now. Should I just toss everyone over to you?
Dude, give me your viewers. Yes, 100%.
Okay, we're gonna raid into CDank real quick though. Before we go, while the raid's cooking up, I just want to thank each and every one of you. F's in chat has been around for a long time now. We're just getting it back up. We stream over here twitch.tv/Winky Wednesdays and Fridays at the same time, so it's 4 p.m. PST Wednesdays and Fridays. F's in chat is every other Friday. I'm excited to announce on the 18th.
Oh, no.
The 18th of October, so 2 weeks from today, is the next episode of F's in chat. We will have more death clips. And our guests right now are Geely and Stony She.
Yes.
So we have
Love
Geely,
that.
we have Sony Shi. I'm looking for one more guest for the 18th, and I think it's going to be Tuna Tornado. I haven't heard back, but Tuna came back, so we're gonna get all the homies on here. I will see you guys on Wednesday, but until then, we're gonna toss it over to the C Dankle stand.